I'm all set up.
Alright, start stream.
Warning. If you have no in-progress Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel game data on any platform, please proceed and start a new game. Maybe start a new game? Well, yeah.
Yep. New game it is. New game plus.
United States? Nah, they don't really ever have the moon, though, so I guess this is the closest region.
Yeah, I feel you. They never have alpaca land in these kind of things. I always have to select Germany. Wait, they actually... What? They... well, I guess they have, like, different... I don't know. I wonder if it's, like, outlawed in any state.
Privacy policy? Whatever, I don't care.
Yeah, I never read those.
Have you ever read the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga or watched the anime?
Good question.
I have not. I haven't read the manga. I never watched the anime, neither. Literally, just completely a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Virgin. Oh, can I curse?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind. Wait, virgin isn't a curse word.
Official... Oh, I said the F word.
Oh.
Have you ever played the official Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game? No. I've never played it before. Man, doesn't this make you feel like you're smurfing? When you like,
Why?
because I feel like I'm gonna be matched with stupid people if I answer this way. And yeah, I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh! I've never even touched a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card, but I'm not stupid. Where's the I'm a gamer option?
Honestly, I don't think they take this into account for the matchmaking. Wait, have you ever heard of the app? Are they seriously?
I've heard of it because you talk about it all the time.
Are they seriously chilling their other Yu-Gi-Oh! Game when you sign up for Master Duel? That is so scummy. Especially since Yu-Gi-Oh! 2 Links is just terrible. Has like terrible monetization.
Whoa, look at all these cards.
Yeah.
You know what's really weird? I never liked the fucking back print of the cards. The fucking brown portal.
Really?
Yeah,
why not?
dude. I don't know. I don't like it. I like the Pokemon one because it's blue.
Oh. Yeah.
I just don't... I'm not a fan of those earthy colors. I like colorful, cool colors like blues and, you know... I'll even take some reds and oranges, but not...
Yeah, but honestly, to be fair... In this game, you can change the sleeves of the cards. So, you know, the back of the cards just looks different that way. And, of course, you can do the same in real life. Nobody is gonna play with their naked Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. Everybody has sleeves. And you can make the sleeves whatever you want. I even heard of people who, like, get unreasonably upset because people have, like, you know, anime girls as their sleeves.
Let them do it. Let them have fun.
Not just any anime girl, so you know the kind of anime girl pictures you might find on the internet.
Okay, maybe not. Digitron.
All right, your first duel. Let's go. So.
What happened? Oh.
All right, hold on. I need to do redeems. When alpaca humming sound. That threw me off, man.
The fuck is this? What happened? What happened? Did I click something?
No, it drew the card for you automatically.
Oh, holy shit, it's Joseph Joestar from Season 2.
Is it? Does he look like that?
You've drawn a little bit, he's got a scarf. You've drawn a monster card. Okay. He doesn't look like a monster. Let's summon a monster.
Oh man, trust me, things are not as they seem in Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, someone redeemed the one bunny humming sound. Whoa.
Wait, summon and set? What would setting do?
We'll get to that later. Let's just follow the instructions for now.
Set a position for beckoned by the world. The world? Bro, this is JoJo. What do you mean?
Beckoned by the world chalice. Yeah, that's his name.
Well, middle. Clearly, it's got to go in the middle, right?
Sometimes.
Can only summon once per turn. Let's proceed to the battle phase and try attacking. A cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Where do I... Oh, turn 2. Battle? Main 1? Huh?
You are already in main phase 1 right now, so yeah, go to battle. Because every single turn is like separated into these different phases where you can do different things. Yet's not smart enough to understand the tutorial. Nah, it's gonna be fine.
Let's try attacking a monster. Battle
Yes.
phase? Click on him. His battle with the mextrosities never seems to end, even when they're forced. Oh no, is this little guy a mextrosity?
No.
Subspecies found in electronic space. There's little information on it.
This is literally just flavor text. You know what flavor text is?
Yup.
Alright.
The damage you inflict to your opponent's LP is equal to the amount of your attack that exceeds your opponent's monster's attack.
Yeah.
So they don't have HP, they just have attack?
Yes, every monster has an attack value and a defense value. And depending on their current position, their battle position, either their attack or defense will be taken into account during a battle.
So I did 300 damage to him because the little monster boy only had... Okay, so this one has 1700 defense.
But since the enemy monster is in attack mode, the attack value is taken into account. So
look at that fist looks like a... Can we get much higher? You've drawn a spell card. Okay, activate spell card.
What's up, Zeki? Well, Jeremy doesn't exist. Why do you keep saying that?
What does setting do?
It basically puts a card face down on the field rather than face up. Like every card, well, not every card, but most cards in the game can be either on the field and face up or face down. And when they are face down, obviously their effect doesn't apply.
But they can't see it.
Yeah, also your opponent can see it, exactly.
I don't like hiding cards.
Well, yeah.
I'd rather use them, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's what we are supposed to do here. Use it. Just activate the effect.
Destroy the one face-up monster your opponent controls that has the highest defense. If your choice if tied.
Yes.
Huh?
Okay, so your enemy only has one monster on the field. So if you activate this, it's gonna get destroyed, since that one monster has the highest defense value on their field.
If it's tied, you choose which one. Like if you had two monsters with the same... Okay. Spell cards are primarily used during your turn. Let's proceed to the battle phase. And oh, he's gonna die. He doesn't have anything. Yeah. Is he gonna be okay? Ooh.
So have you ever played any other card game at all?
Nope. Never played Hearthstone, never played, one of my friends tried to get me to play this, this Fire Emblem card game. I played like one match, and then that was it, yeah. It's like not even an actual live service either. I had like install something or download something.
Wait, why are we teaching Yats to read? This isn't how we play Yu-Gi-Oh! It's okay. You know, reading is a crutch for beginners, so, you know.
We will learn how to use trap cards and special cards that are effective in the GY? What's the GY?
GY stands for Graveyard. Basically, whenever a monster is destroyed or a spell or trap card is used, it goes to the graveyard.
Reduce your opponent's life points to 0. Okay. Skill successor. Target what? Let's try using a trap card. Okay. Set a trap card.
So what you need to know about trap cards. So the previous tutorial taught you about monster cards and how to play them. Those are the cards with the yellow border and they have this attack value and stuff. And blue cards are the spell cards that you can just use on your turn. Trap cards are special because you can't use them out of your hand right away unless it says so on the card. But most trap cards you have to set first on the field. Try it out.
Target one face-up monster you control gains 400 attack until the end of this turn. During your turn, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one...
Yeah, basically just set this card, and you will not be able to use this card until the next turn.
Is my trap card in the graveyard, or is it just set?
It is set on the field right now. You can see it right there.
But I'm not getting the 600 or the 400 damage yet.
Yeah, you're not getting the 400 damage yet. Only once you activate it. And yeah, like the tutorial says, you can't attack on your first turn, so it's your opponent's turn. They draw. Dun dun dun. They have a monster that's stronger than you and they're attacking your weak monster. No, what are you gonna do?
So wait. If you have... Yeah, okay, so... Activate the effect card. Activate trap card before your monster is destroyed.
Yes. So now it's giving you this prompt. You activate your trap cards. And there we go.
What? Oh, they died? Wait, we attack each other? Is that how that works?
Yeah, basically.
Shouldn't... Huh. I have 0 defense. Shouldn't they have done, like... So...
No.
I don't...
The defense value only matters if your monster is in defense position. Defense position is when they lay like horizontal on the field or when they are set. That is defense position.
Huh. Skill successor.
Yes,
Wait,
whenever...
why did this go to the graveyard? Is it because I used it?
Yes, exactly. Whenever you use a spell or trap card, it goes to the graveyard. And whenever there is something that you can activate in your graveyard, you have this big yellow prompt. Now, this gets banished to activate the second effect. So basically, this card's skill successor has 2 separate effects. The one effect that you already used to boost your monster's attack by 400. And now, just now, you use the second effect, where you can banish it from your graveyard to boost your monster by 800.
Okay, so these two will basically finish them off. Gains 400 attack while you have 1 or less cards in your hand. If you control no other monsters, the effects of flip monsters destroyed by battle with this card are negated.
Yes, flip monsters gets later.
Why did they gain 400 damage?
Because it says so on the card effect.
But I don't have 1 or less cards in my hand. I have 2 cards if you control no other monsters.
No. The monsters on your field are on your field. Your hand are just the cards that are at the bottom. You have 0 cards in your hand right now.
Oh. Huh. Wait, I don't get it. So wait, what is my hand? So this is my deck.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess this here, this little space in the middle, is that my hand?
Yes, the space in the middle where you play your cards from, that is your hand.
Oh, so what? Can you just like sometimes not use cards and just keep them in your hand? Like just hold on to them?
Yeah, sometimes you have to do that even.
Huh.
Hello, Akron the Devourer. 1 tea. Hold on. There you go, and 1 coffee. No, also a tea for Sakurak. Hold on. Alright, good job. You beat him.
Try a duel with this deck of easy-to-use cards. Against tougher opponents, use spells, traps, synchro? Just
yeah, that's later. Like,
hand with cards in hand, basically.
Don't worry about it for now. I'll explain what these different words mean later.
Oh, so yeah, hi, Mr. Fridge. I don't know if I introduced myself earlier, but hello.
Now just click on goal. Oh.
Wait, I didn't just do the first tutorial, the same tutorial again, did I?
I think you did.
Oh no. Oh, how do I exit?
I think you can click on the cog wheel in the top left and surrender.
It's not letting me.
Yeah, you have to.
There we go.
Yeah,
Skip duel.
Skip duel. Yeah. There we go. Now you click on go.
All right, crack Snuggles. I think your teaching is done here. I think I can handle it from here on out. I don't know.
All right, and if you want to do this on your own.
Remember everything you've learned so far and claim this next victory on your own. See, even the tutorial's trying it. What kind?
No.
This here on the left, is that my hand?
No, that is your extra deck. You see these 5 cards in the front that are like either glowing blue or yellow. That's your hand. And you yeah, so you had a question about defense positions. So if you would click on set on either of these 2 monsters right now, you would place them in face down defense position. So let's say your opponent then summons a monster with, I don't know, 500 attack points, and they attack your face down defense position monster that has 0 defense, then the defense value is gonna be taken into account. So your opponent will destroy your 0 defense monster since 500 is higher than 0.
What?
Those cards on the left, that is your extra deck. They are basically cards that you, in theory, have access to the entire time, but they have like special summoning conditions. Oh yeah, and Recupol is pointing out that in defense, if a monster is in defense position, you don't take over damage. So you remember that example that I've stated just now with the 500 attack versus 0 defense? You wouldn't take 500 damage from the battle since your monster was in defense position at that moment.
Target 1 face up. What? D-spell is activated. Chain another card effect? What did they use? D-spell. Target 1 face up spell or one spell / trap on the field. Destroy that target if it is a spell. If the target is set, reveal it.
Yes.
D-spell is activated. Chain another card or effect. Target 1 spell your opponent has. Destroy that. You can set. Sure.
Okay, let me explain something to you really quickly. So you would think that since okay, let's just let it play out, and I'll explain to you afterwards what happened. So his thing gets destroyed through your effect, and then you can activate the secondary effect if you want to. You don't have to.
Set a spell or trap card on the field?
Yes, it's gonna set a spell or trap from your hand to the field. Now look at your hand. How many spells and traps do you have?
1 monster and 1 smashing thingy.
Exactly. So if you click on yes, your only choice will be that you set smashing ground, which
I don't
doesn't
want to
really matter.
do that because I could use that on a monster thingy.
Yes, but you could also, if you would click yes and you set smashing grounds during your opponent's turn, you can't use it because it's a spell card. However, on your turn, you will be able to flip up that face down card on your field and activate it, and it's basically the same as activating it from your hand at that point.
Oh, okay. Man,
all right.
What even happened?
Okay, so here's what happened.
Drew a bandit. Oh, what the hell? What is happening?
He's activating effects and stuff. That's all you need to know. So the spell card that you said earlier that like landed on the left side there, that was a field spell, and field spells are like spell cards which
affect your whole field, right?
Yeah, they affect the whole field. It's like, oh hey, you have an insect monster, and you use a field spell that's called Forest, and because insects like forests, your insect monster gets 500 attack points from that. Yay. So far, so good. And what your opponent did is they used one of their spells in order to destroy your field spell. And as a reaction, you used one of your cards to destroy their card. You used your Dust Tornado. But what you have to... And normally you would think that, oh, if I destroy my opponent's card that is trying to destroy my card, then my card will be safe, right? You would think that.
Right.
Yes, but that is not how it works, because in Yu-Gi-Oh, as long as the card just states destroy, the effect of the card is still gonna go off, even if it's destroyed.
Okay, I get it. So that little the field spell Dispeller, right? I had to get rid of it either way. If I didn't get rid of it, it would have just gotten rid of my next spell that I put down, right? Like, he can keep dispelling stuff?
No, he can't. It's a one-time effect. So basically what you did is that you wasted your Dust Tornado, because you destroyed the D-spell, but
the effect
the
already
D-spell,
went off.
Yeah, the effect already went off, so D-spell would have went to the graveyard anyways, and there was really nothing you could have done to protect your field spell right there.
I see.
But yeah, that is a pretty common misconception, that when my card says, hey, this card gets destroyed, so why does the effect still happen? You have to realize that if you wanted to stop an effect from resolving, your card would have had to say negate. Let's say, just in theory, there are trap cards which say negate an effect, and only then your field spell would have been protected from their D-spell. I hope that's not too much information. If you have any questions at all about that, then go ahead and ask, okay?
Okay. So let's see. This card, I don't even remember what card that was over there. Angel Trumpeter. Why is that in their graveyard?
Because the card that they played during their turn is Kuri Bandit. It's the second lowest card in their graveyard. Yeah, this one. Go ahead and read the effect if you want.
During the end phase, if this card was normal summoned, you can tribute this card, excavate the top 5 cards of your deck. You can add 1 excavated spell slot. Ooh, that's too confusing. Okay, well, let's see. What about this one?
So basically what happened is he looked at the top 5 cards of his deck, and thanks to the effect of Kuri Bandit and all the cards that were not added to his hand were sent to the graveyard at the end of the effect.
Oh, okay. A giant warrior made of stone. A punch from this creature has earth-shaking results. Huge bug-like monster said to come from another planet.
Yes.
These are all just monster cards.
Yeah, these are monster cards, and you see how that Kuri Bandit card is also a monster card, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you see how that one's border is like brown, while the other borders are like yellow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so the ones with the yellow border, those are normal monsters. They have no effects. They basically just have their attack and defense, and then they also like to write some flavor text to describe what their deal is on the monster, but that doesn't really matter. They're literally just called normal monsters. They don't do anything. And Kuri Bandit, on the other hand, is an effect monster, so it has an effect.
Normal summon. You contribute this card. Excavate the top 5 cards of your deck? Does that mean you just pick them up and throw them?
What excavate means is you look at the 5 top cards of your deck, And then, depending on the context of the effect, stuff happens. In this case, it says, okay, look at the 5 top cards of the deck, and then if any of them was a spell trap, add that 1 card to your hand, and send all the other cards that you looked at to your graveyard.
Oh.
There are also like effects like excavate the top 5 cards of your deck, and if one of them was a certain type of monster, special summon it to your field, and then put the remaining 4 cards that you excavated on the bottom of your deck. It's not always the case that excavated card go to the graveyard.
So this is kind of like when I remember, so Slay the Spire is probably the closest thing to a card game that I played, right? And so what this card does is it fishes for a spell trap card, right? It's fishing, and it's digging through the card to like find that, and then the rest of them get sent to the graveyard.
Yes, that's a very good way to put it. Yeah.
Okay, so does that mean that in Yu-Gi-Oh things don't go back to your deck? They always go to the graveyard, or is that just in this case they get sent to the graveyard? Like, how does your normal card cycling go?
Well, it depends on the effect of the monster. In this case, the remaining cards get sent to the graveyard. But like I said, there are also effects where it says that the remaining cards get put to the bottom of the deck.
Okay. So let's see. This is just a regular attacking monster. Ooh, this one has defense though. But,
I'd like you to play the one on the left, the red guy.
This one has the same symbol as the Beckoned by the World.
Yes, that is the attribute. So they are the same attribute, which most of the time doesn't matter. The reason why I wanted you to summon the red guy is... Oh wait, you don't have a... Okay, let's explain the extra deck to you really quickly, since we're here already. So, as you've just noticed, your extra deck was glowing after you summoned that monster, which means that you fulfill one of the summoning conditions for one of the monsters in your extra deck. And click on the blue guy that you're trying to summon right now on the right side. Yeah. So it says right...
It's a skeleton.
Yeah. Kind of. So basically in his text he says 2 normal monsters, which means you need to have 2 normal monsters to summon him from your extra deck. As soon as you have 2 normal monsters on your field, you can click on your extra deck and try to special summon him, and that will put these 2 cards, these 2 normal monsters, to the graveyard, and instead you will get that guy.
Wait, but both of them get sent to the graveyard? It says you select a card, so you're only selecting 1 card to send over.
Try it out. Confirm. You see at the top there it says select the cards to send to the graveyard.
You need 2 L's.
Yeah, you need 2 L's.
Damn, take that L. Select the position for Defender of the Labyrinth? Huh? It's like in the middle.
Yes, this is a so-called link monster, and link monsters always have to be summoned to the extra monster zone. The extra monster zone are these 2 zones in the middle there.
2 normal monsters. Non-effect monsters you control. So normal monsters, non-effect monsters. Gain 500 attack. Also, all effect monsters your opponent controls lose 500 attack.
So that one guy you have in your hand, that is a non-effect monster, because it doesn't have an effect. So if you would, in your next turn, summon that guy from your hand, then that guy would get 500 attack.
3 monsters for Traffic Ghost.
Yes, that one doesn't have an effect.
Does that mean it costs 3 monsters?
Yes, it
costs... Why would you ever want to sacrifice 3 monsters for this guy?
You don't want to.
He seems awful.
He is awful, yeah. I mean, literally look at the next monster in your extra deck.
This one's way better.
Yeah, I mean, I can explain to you why that is really quickly.
Yeah, he's got a little UR. Like, you are stupid for summoning this guy.
Yeah, that is a good way to put it. But basically, Traffic Ghost is a relic of the past. So they release like new summoning mechanics every other year. And a few years ago, it was the summoning mechanic called Link Summoning, where we got all these fancy monsters with this blue border, right? And of course, the first couple of Link monsters that they release are terrible. You know, like this one. This was like one of the first Link monsters that was released. And what happened then is they kept releasing more and more Link monsters. So, and of course, whenever you release a card, you have to make it slightly better than the previous cards, right? Otherwise, nobody's gonna buy them. And that's what card players commonly refer to as power creep, where newer cards continuously always have to one-up older cards in terms of power. Why are you already explaining Link to him? Because it just seems like a good moment, okay? Yeah, okay, so good job. You battled your opponent, you punched them for 1,400, and now nothing left for you to do. So main phase 2 is literally just the same as main phase 1. So in theory, you could also summon a monster in main phase 2, but since you already summoned a monster in main phase 1, it's not gonna let you do that. You can only normal summon once per turn.
Oh, so... Oh, this is a full turn.
It's a phase.
I see. So I could have set up, like, say, traps the first turn, and then the second turn I can normal summon. But, and they haven't
No. Main phase 1 is one phase of your turn. And during main phase 1, you can normal summon one monster, you can set your traps, and special summon something from your extra deck. And then you go into battle phase. After battle phase, you go into main phase 2, and you can do all the things that you can do in main phase 1 as well. But since this is still the same turn, you're not gonna get another normal summon just because it's main phase 2.
Okay. I don't quite understand, but that's okay.
Yeah,
So
all you have to
end.
do basically go to the end phase, and then it's your opponent's turn.
Digitron.
Alright, so one of the effects of your Defender of the Labyrinth activate once they go to the graveyard. And so now you can do that.
Where does it say what their effect is? If this card is destroyed, you can target one non-effect monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You can only use this effect once per turn. So... let's bring... Yeah, we'll bring them back. Face up. Oh, okay, so it's my turn again.
Yep. Are you laughing at the goblins?
Yes, I'm laughing at the goblins.
Why? What's wrong with the goblins?
Target one card your opponent controls, destroy it.
Yes, but in order to activate that, you have to tribute one of your monsters. Tribute basically means you send a monster to the graveyard that you have on your field.
Oh fuck, I set it face down. I was trying to... well, I'll summon it then.
Yeah, but that's fine. It's a trap card, so you can't use it out of your hand. You have to set it first.
See. Wait, so then how does this trap card activate?
So as soon as your opponent's turn comes around, you will be able to activate it. And then you can flip it up and tribute one of your monsters. And then you can destroy one of your opponent's cards. But yeah, that won't be necessary anymore because you just won the game.
Okay. I guess the only thing I'm confused about right now is the main 2. Why would I ever want to save something for main 2 when I could be doing damage in main 1? Because if I don't if I summon something in main 2 and not main 1, doesn't that mean I missed out on damage?
No. There are very specific situations where you want to play cards in main 2. I'll explain it to you after you click that button, so the thing can start downloading. So we're gonna have some time to address some of your questions, anyways.
There are so many cards and duelists ready for you to discover.
Poggers. Hey, Flying Deutschmann, 1T.
I keep saying the same little Frankenstein monster here. Right
yeah,
here. There he is. There he is again. There he is again. What is going on? There he is again.
Frankenstein.
Oh, choose your deck? What?
Yes.
Oh, synchro.
You don't have to. You don't have to worry about missing out on anything because sooner or later you're gonna get all of these decks anyways. But I think, yeah, you can look at them first. So this is basically a dragon deck, you know. So this card, for example, says right there, Dragon Normal. That means it is a dragon type card, and sometimes cards have certain conditions that require a specific type of monster on your field. For example, click on that dragon. Yes, stamping destruction. Click on that, for example. If you control a dragon monster, target one spell/trap on the field, destroy that target. So, obviously, yeah, you need to play this card together with dragons. So type actually matters. Yes, hello, we are helping a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist. And hello, Rika. I think our best choice here is the Synchro of Unity deck, because this has a card that is actually useful. I'll be honest with you, all of these decks are terrible. So we're gonna pick the one that has like at least something useful. Sounds good? Or are you like, oh no, I definitely want the dragon deck?
I'm gonna take a look at all of them real quick.
Yeah. Alright, no problem. If you want to take a closer look at the card as well, you can click on the artwork in the top left. You know, if you feel like looking at the art.
This freaking normal summon is insane. What? Okay, so wait, here's a question. Why, like, if this is a normal summon, you can just get it. Why would you ever have cards like this in your deck?
Good question. So, you see these stars on
this
the
was 8
cards?
stars, which is, like, massive.
And the Digitron is 2 stars.
Yeah.
And the thing about the 8-star monster is, if you want to normal summon it, you first have to tribute 2 cards on your field. So anything that's level 1, 2, 3, or 4, that is something that you can that you can normal summon from your hand to the field without tributing anything, unless the card says otherwise, of course. But as soon as a card has 5 or more stars, you have to tribute monsters in order to bring them to the field. Level 5 and 6 require 1 tribute, and anything that's level 7 or higher, that's 2 tributes.
Jeez. Tribute your monster. Make your opponent tribute 1 monster. No effect. Normal spell. Share the pain. Target 1 face-up monster you control. It gains 1000 attack and defense until your next standby phase.
Yes, standby phase is always the very first thing that happens on your turn.
Oh, so like if you start a turn and use this, you'll get the attack and defense, and then your opponent goes, and you still have that attack and defense, right? Until it's your turn.
Well, this is a normal spell, so you can only use this during your turn. So, oh no, sorry. You can only use this during your turn, but what you said is right. Your monster would keep the 1000 attack and defense during your opponent's turn as well, until, yes, the start of your next turn. That's correct. Explain damage step, damage calculation, and battle step to him. Not even I understand how that works. Just follow your heart here, like.
When this card declares an attack, you can change the attack target to defense position.
Yeah, that would, for example, come in handy when you're trying to attack something that has 2000 attack points but 0 defense. And then, you know, when you declare the attack, the enemy monster would go into defense position, and your puny little 100 attack monster would beat over the 2000 attack monster, because the attack monster, the 2000 attack monster, is in defense position. A little fun fact that really doesn't matter at the end of the day. These 3 different decks are supposed to represent like different eras of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the Dragon deck, that was like the very first Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. And then this deck that you're looking at right now, that's like the 3rd Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, where they were riding on like bicycles and stuff. No, not bicycles, motorbikes, while they were dueling. It was very silly. And the 3rd deck, that's one of the newer anime seasons. That's when they introduced the whole Link thing, and everything is cyberspace, and, you know, the whole shebang.
You take no battle damage from battles involving this card? When this attacking card is destroyed, special summon 2 Rockstone tokens?
Tokens are basically little placeholder monsters. They are not something that like come from your deck. They are just something that is generated on the spot, and then both players, you know, they know that this token has these and these stats and stuff. Basically, in the real world card game, tokens can be represented with anything people want. Like you can take a rock if you want as your rock token, and be like, all right, this is my rock token. It has this much defense.
Shard of Greed.
Oh man.
Each time you draw a card for your normal draw, place 1 greed counter on this card. You can send this card to 2 or more greed cards to the... Huh. Quick play spell. Huh? Quick play.
Yes, quick play spells are special spells that you can activate during your turn at basically any moment. Remember how you could only activate your normal spells during that duel earlier in main phase 1? Well, a quick play spell you can also activate during your battle phase, for example. Sometimes that can come in handy. And what you can also do with a quick play spell is you can place it face down like a trap and then activate it during your opponent's turn. That is one of the only cases where you can activate a spell during your opponent's turns. That is like one of the big exceptions. Usually only traps can do that, but quick play spells can also do it. Oh boy, he will try to explain spell speed. Dude, I don't understand spell speed myself. How am I gonna explain it? Unless it's a damage step. Details. No one cares. No one cares about damage step. Anything caught your eye yet, except for the goblins?
Oh, this is cute.
Yeah, it is. I remember playing this card, like, actually, unironically, in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, like, years ago.
Kidmodo Dragon. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one dragon-type monster from your hand. You cannot special summon monsters except dragon-type monsters or conduct your battle phase. Lord of D.
Yep.
Neither player can target dragon monsters on the field with card effects. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage?
Yes. Piercing battle damage basically means that these monsters can ignore the whole rule of defense position. Remember about that example of 500 attack monster attacking a 0 defense monster?
Mm-hmm.
So if that 500 attack monster would have the effect that reads this card has piercing damage, then it would deal 500 damage, piercing damage, to the opponent through a defense position monster, since the defense position monster has 0 defense, and the difference between 500 and 0 is 500 points.
If you control a dragon monster, target one spell. Back to square one. Discard one card, then target one monster in the field. Place that target on top of the deck.
That's another quick play spell. Yeah, remember that trap card that they had you use where your monster gained like attack points and it really bamboozled your opponent, and they, as a result, they lost their monster with which they are trying to use to attack you with. Basically, you can do the same with these quick play spells. Alright. Copied to decks. Please do not enter any weird names. Alright, wait, so I already forgot. What were you asking earlier? That I was gonna explain?
No idea.
Yeah.
How about, why would I ever save something for phase 2 of the... okay, so let's talk about this. What makes up a turn? Because I see a bunch of, like, you can end the turn, right? But there's, like, how many different things can you do in one turn? Can you do one of everything? Set a monster, set a trap, set a spell? Like, those are the 3 things and take something from your special summon, even?
Okay, I'll explain to you how a turn is made up, basically. So, first things first, for the start of your turn always is the standby phase. Most of the time, nothing happens in the standby phase unless one of the cards on the field says so. If a card on the field says, during the standby phase, take 5 million damage, then that's what's gonna happen. Oh wait, draw phases first. Oh, okay, my bad. Okay, so never mind that. Never mind that. So what happens first during your turn is the draw phase, and that's where you draw a card. There, that's it. That's all that happens. Smart asses. There's nothing else that happens there.
They got you.
It doesn't matter. You just draw a card. Wow, big deal. Okay. And then comes the standby phase, and after the standby phase, it's the yeah, I get it. There are draw phase effect. Get off my case, man. And then during the main phase 1, you can all do all these funny things that we were talking about earlier. Like, you can do 1 normal summon, you can set your spells and traps, you can activate your spells from your hand, right? And then after the main phase 1 comes the battle phase, where the battle happens. After the battle phase is the main phase 2. And after the main phase 2, it's the end phase. Sometimes there are effects that also happen in the end phase. And after the end phase, your turn is over, your opponent's turn starts. And so the main purpose of the main phase 2 is, for example, let's say your opponent has a monster on the field that has 0 attack, and it says has an effect that reads, while this card is on the field, your opponent can not special summon. No, let's not take this example. Let's say the monster has the effect, while this monster is on the field, your opponent cannot activate spell cards. So let's say you have a really good spell card on your hand. Let's say you have a spell card on your hand that lets you draw 2 cards, for example, right? So you're like, man, this sucks. I really want to use the spell card, but my opponent has this pesky little monster on the field that prevents me from doing it. So what do? You summon 1 monster from your hand that has 500 attack. You go into the battle phase. You destroy the monster with the effect during the battle phase, and then you go into main phase 2. And then in the main phase 2, you are able to activate your spells again, because the monster that is on the field that had this effect that was disturbing you is no longer there. You destroyed it with your monster.
Okay, so, but you summoned that monster, right? Like, there's no point in not summoning a monster in main phase 1, right?
Sometimes there is. It really depends, but that's getting way too complicated. For starters, yes, basically, you do most of your things in main phase 1. You go into battle phase, and then your turn's over.
Got it. Blah, blah, blah. Yep, there's trap cards, there's graveyard effects. Seems like a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Tell me about this deck. How would you say this deck mostly plays? Because I noticed this deck didn't have... See, because when I looked at the dragon deck, I saw that a lot of the cards are like, well, you have to... You're kind of locking yourself into playing dragons.
Right.
So I figured, let me not go with that. This deck at least seems like it didn't have that many cards that were locked into using synchro cards, or whatever these are called.
Well, first of all, we are going to make a new deck for you from scratch.
Oh, okay.
Later on. So what these 3 starter decks do, it really doesn't matter a whole lot. But to answer your question, the deck that you picked specializes in that whole thing of synchro summoning. Synchro summoning is similar to the link summoning that you did earlier. Remember how you used 2 monsters on your field to bring out the blue guy?
Yes.
Yeah, and synchro summoning is similar, but in order to bring a monster out from your extra deck, that is a synchro monster. Synchro monsters always have this white border. The conditions are sometimes a little bit more. Yeah, there are a lot of really cute cards for no reason in this game.
Okay, go on.
So let's say you want to bring out a level 8 synchro monster from your extra deck. In order to summon that, what you need is 2 monsters on your field. You're going to need 2 level 4 monsters, and one of them has to be a tuner. A tuner is basically just a passive effect that a monster card has on them, which indicates that they can be used for this special kind of summoning. The lore behind that is, the monster is tuning into the wavelength of the other monster, and through that the synchro network is built or some stupid BS, and then the monsters fuse together and create an even stronger monster. That is basically the gist of it.
I have a question about attacking. Do attack values even matter when another monster attacks you? Like if your monster has 0 defense and an enemy monster has 1 attack, do you lose your card as soon as you get attacked?
Only if your monster is in defense position.
And if it's an attack position, and it has 1,000 attack,
then your monster will win the battle, and your opponent will take 999 damage.
Well, so then why would they ever? No, basically, you only in instances where people completely mess up and misclick would they ever attack a monster that just straight up has more HP, or not HP, but attack than them.
Well,
unless they're trying to die and get sent to the graveyard, like it seems
yes,
like
there are some cases where someone wants a monster of theirs to go to the graveyard or something to trigger an effect. That is true. But in general, your suspicion is correct. You basically don't want to attack monsters that have higher attack values than your monster with your attack position monster.
So if you can like really quickly summon a monster with 3,000 attack, and they don't have anything to really deal with that unless they have either a spell card or, I mean, if they just have a bad deck of cards and they just have normal monsters, don't they just die every time they try to attack it, if that's the only thing they can do?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so cards with high attack values are dangerous. What is the point of putting things in defense positions?
Well, let's
wait,
say...
I have a better question. So if your monster has like 2k attack and 2k defense, right? Well, why would you ever put it in defense position? You can't attack with it in that case. And having it in attack position would be just straight up better, excluding any cards where they like specifically do things to you when it's in defense position, or I don't know. I just don't...
Okay, let's take your example and also assume that your opponent has a monster with 3,000 attack on the field. So you have this 2,000 attack and 2,000 defense monster in your hand, and of course you could play it in attack position, or you could place it in face down defense position. The disadvantage of playing it in attack position is that when your opponent uses their 3,000 attack monster to attack your 2,000 attack monster, you're going to take 1,000 points of battle damage. But if the 3,000 attack monster attacks a 2,000 defense monster, your monster is still going to get destroyed, but at least you're not going to take any damage.
Oh, so defensive monsters, they defend you. I mean, they die, but they'll defend you as well?
Yes, they protect your life points, basically, when they die.
That's good to know. Alright, so we're here at the home page.
Alright.
Dual deck, solo, and shop.
Yes, what we want to do is, first of all, close this.
Are there more tutorials?
Yes, there are a lot of tutorials that we're going to do today. That's just a news page. You can also close that. It's no problem. Nothing important there. What you can also do is you can click on the missions on the top right and grab your sweet, sweet rewards. No, that's notifications. Missions is basically your quest log, and you know, when you pick something up there, yeah, claim all rewards at once. There, 520 gems, just like that. It's that easy.
Wow, I bet they are so generous, and you continue to get this many gems every day for being such good boys and girls.
If only. But you know, yes, it's true. They pretty quickly your gem income is going to fizzle out. But honestly, this game is really, really generous with free stuff. Like, I have, I think, 20 different decks, and ever since the game got released, like 10 months ago, I still have not spent a single cent on the game. And this game has a really good system for free-to-play players. Yeah, this is just your customization. Your mate is basically just a little pet that will stand on the side of the field and cheer you on. And the default mate is Rescue Rabbit.
That's awesome.
Yes, go into solo mode. Yes, we want to go into solo mode because that's basically where all the tutorials are. Dual training. Click on the goblin.
Don't you mean the Ballista Squad? Yeah,
No,
I know a thing or two. Oh,
well,
wait.
no, in this case, it's not the Ballista Squad. So Yu-Gi-Oh! I know this is like completely unrelated to the actual gameplay, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Has this funny thing where the same characters or monsters or things tend to show up in different cards and kind of build a continuous story of some kind. And yes, the goblins show up a whole lot as well.
The fat goblins.
Those are actually normal goblins. There is one fat goblin.
My deck, starting deck. Clear rewards. Normal
All
spell.
right,
Destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Damn. What? That's
yeah.
Powerful.
Yeah, it is.
We had some cards that were just like, oh, just one monster. That's it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. That's why we're doing this. You get this card for free.
You were going second.
And then there's Kid Goblin that never has a good game. Oh yeah, there is a Kid Goblin. Okay, so here's where they basically explain the whole thing with the tribute summoning again to you. I mean, if you want, you can read it.
You must tribute a certain number of monsters. For 5 to 6 stars, 1. For 7 star, 2.
Yes.
You must tribute a certain amount of monsters. The amount will depend on the level. As you only have one normal summon per turn, you will not be able to tribute summon if you have already performed a normal summon for the turn. Okay.
Yes, tribute summoning counts as normal summoning. But there's also special summoning.
I can't believe I started with no monsters, but I did a normal. This is like a normal draw or something?
No, don't play that card.
You want to play
this is good
one,
that you draw this.
Unexpected
Yes,
die.
exactly. Because this one can only be activated if you control no monsters. Yeah, play unexpected die.
Why does it say continuous trap?
Continuous traps and spells are things that will stay on the field after they have been activated, and they have a continuous effect. That's all, basically.
Whoa. This one's pretty neat.
That's alright.
Monster declares attack, you take damage equal to the attacking monster's attack, and if you do, banish that monster. In the end phase of your opponent's next turn, special summon that monster to your side.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, so activate effect. You can now special summon, select the monsters to... Wait, can we do more than one?
No. In this case, only one. But sometimes cards will let you summon more than one card from your deck.
So if I'm not gonna summon this one, but if I did and I put her in defense, this little guy's dinky ass hunter dragon can't do shit to me.
That is right. Unless maybe during their next turn, they will maybe tribute that hunter dragon and get an even bigger dragon. Yep. And since this was a special summon, you can still normal summon the other guy from your hand.
Two level 4 monsters. No, we don't have that one. We only have this guy again.
Yeah.
Traffic Ghost. Nope. Gaia the lights. 2+ monsters. Huh. 2+ monsters. Well, wait. Oh, they need 3. I see.
Yeah. I mean, I can explain link summoning to you really quickly. So, you see how that Gaia, the lightsaber, the guy on the horse, he has a so-called link value of 3, and he requires 2+ monsters. So, let's say that you already had a monster on your field that is a link monster and has a link value of 2. What you could do then is you could treat the link value 2 monster as 2 points and then use a second monster to fill in the last point. And in that case, you would basically get out this big guy by only using 2 monsters instead of 3. Whereas with Traffic Ghosts, you always have to use 3 monsters. I hope that wasn't too complicated.
It wasn't. Does it matter where I put my trap card? Can I go anywhere? What happens if it goes behind? It doesn't matter, right? You can just put in any one of these 5?
Is this Yatsumugi's first time playing Master Duel? Yes. And yeah, sometimes it does matter. Because there are specific cards that interact with the position of this on the board. But for now, it doesn't really matter. The CPU opponent will not use any of these cards, so just put them wherever.
Is there any reason not to? Because Call of the Hunted, if I held it, I wouldn't be able to just use it right away, right? You have to set trap cards first before using them, right?
Mm-hmm, that's correct.
Oh wait, I'm going second, but they already summoned. Okay, so then.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Huh? Burst Breath. Tribute 1 dragon-type monster. Destroy all face-up monsters whose field defense is less. I should have gone with the defensive one.
I guess.
Whose defense is less or equal to the attack of the tributed monster. Yeah, if I had gone with her, they would have been fine. But that's okay.
Yeah, true.
I can't use this.
Oh, well, you can't use it right now because
this.
you're still in battle phase.
Right.
You're still in battle phase, so switch to main phase 2. And now you can use this. See, this is one of these cases where the main phase 2 is actually useful.
But there's no battle phase after this phase.
Nope. Battle phase already over. I mean, you can select the 1800 attack guy again. That's your strongest attack thing, basically. Yep, and that's all you can do. You can't activate these traps yet. Now you can activate. Oh boy.
Your opponent succeeded in normal summoning a monster. It summoned this guy, but he can't do anything to me. What's this do? Face breath? Yeah, he can't do jack unless these 3 cards have some special effect. Normal summoning. Activate the effect of a card. Tribute 1 monster. No. This one. Activate this by summoning 1 monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target in the attack position.
Yeah, you can do that.
I can special summon as soon as I summon this guy. Because now I can...
Nope. You can do stuff from your extra deck only during your turn.
I see, because I have 2 level 4 monsters, so I can summon this guy, but not... Dragon's Gunfire is activated. Dragon's Gunfire. If you control a dragon, activate one of these cards. Inflict 800 damage to your opponent. One of these effects. Target 1 monster with 800 or less defense and destroy that target. So they're trying to... They're probably not trying to damage me. They're probably trying to destroy one of my dudes. So I can use this Ballista Squad to kill them anyway and then take out their monster?
That is correct, yeah. Your opponent is trying to destroy your left side monster, so you can be like, haha, this is meaningless to me because I want to tribute it anyways for a Ballista Squad. Yeah, that is a pretty good maneuver. Yep. Nice, good job. You actually use your trap cards efficiently.
Can't use that this time.
Yep.
Standby phase, draw phase. Oh wow, this one just keeps going. Activate this card by targeting 1 monster in your graveyard. Special summon that. I can't use that this time?
No, you can't use it. It's a one-time effect. Sometimes
it left its downward position. I see.
That's correct. You can't use that anymore. It's just gonna hang out there and do nothing basically. Oh, but you could attack now with your guy.
I want to see Rescue Rabbit. No, they did a little thing. I missed it because this stupid ugly guy. Okay,
I mean, you can click on it.
I can? Oh.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
It is, yeah. Imagine you can summon unlimited times. Yeah, imagine that. So have you taught them about missing the timing? What missing the timing is yet? No, we're not talking about missing the timing.
What does that mean? What? Missing the timing?
Yeah, basically it's like, you know, when in a rhythm game you miss a note. It's like, you know, it's like that.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. RB man, 1 alpaca. What are you doing to the bunny, man?
Anyway, what is this? I didn't. Oh, it's face down, so I don't know what that even is.
Yep, you don't know. You have no way of knowing.
Once per turn, you can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. It loses 1,000 attack for each monster. Oh, this is a brown guy.
Yeah, it's an effect monster. It's a gun.
Wait, I can set it? Oh, that would be face down.
Good.
There would be no reason to do that.
Not really, no.
Wait a minute. Two normal monsters, but this one is an effect monster, so I can't summon him. Oh hey, thank you for the follow.
You're right. Damn, good job. You're already reading more than the average Yu-Gi-Oh player.
Aw. I should have used this one first. Oh, it was face down though. Huh? Did his attack go down?
No. Why would it?
Oh. Once per turn, you can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. It loses 1,000 attack for each monster your opponent controls.
Yep, but that's not a battle effect. That's something you can activate in your main phase. And you know what? Since your opponent's monster is now face up after you've attacked it, you could switch to main phase 2 and still use that effect.
Oh, okay. Wait, how come? Oh, it's in defense position, and that's why I took damage.
Yes.
I see, I see. Now it only have 300.
Yeah, now it poses no danger to your gun.
It's horizontal anyway, but can they switch it to attack mode in their standby before attacking?
Yeah, you can switch cards into attack mode in the main phase.
Okay, so yeah, this guy, if he tries anything, he's just gonna get screwed over.
Yeah. Oh, alright. Looks like your opponent tribute summoned a big dragon.
That is a pretty big dragon. Declared a battle. Activate the effect of this card? Sure.
Let's go.
It's mine now. Right?
Yep. Yeah, in the next end phase. It's gonna be yours.
Wait, I would want to set it, right?
I mean, depends on what you want to do. If you want to set up your defense, then yeah. But you could also summon it in attack position and use it to summon something from your extra deck, if you want to.
Oh. I see what you mean. No, that's okay. I'll set it in defense position.
Alright.
How do I grab this guy from here? Is that...
The Kachikochi dragon?
No, the one in my graveyard. This one. Or wait, where is it?
Okay, so... The dragon monster, you mean, from your opponent?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's going to come to your side of the field at the end of the next end phase.
Got it.
Does your friend have a deck in mind for what they want to play? I don't know. Do you yet?
No, I don't know even what cards exist since I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh before, so...
Yeah.
I have to, I guess, see more cards first. This would be main 2. Can't use this. Can I set it?
If you want. It doesn't do anything when you set it, but you can.
Right.
And now you get the dragon. Well, we've come to an agreement with our opponent. Basically, the entire point of what we're doing here is that I'm teaching Yatsumugi how to play the game so that he can duel against someone else, against a friend of Cupid VT, a fellow VTuber who also taught someone how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And we have come to an agreement that nobody is allowed to play Flu Wanderees.
I don't know what that is.
It's basically a bunch of cute birds, but they are like one of the most annoying things in the world. I've been saying it for months, but True Draco is a super easy to play deck and it's super cheap. Thanks for your input, but I have some ideas already.
Okay, so this one, can I flip this summon and then sacrifice her?
Yeah, you can.
Tuner, one or more non-tuner, no. 2 level 4 monsters, no.
Chat. Eldritch is also banned. Everything that is like top tier on Master Duel Meter is not allowed. And guess what? Salamangreat is also top tier deck, so it's not allowed. Nice. Turn him into PK enjoyers. PK is also on the list. It's not allowed.
A beast soldier. Oh, it's just a normal lizard soldier. Okay. He can attack?
Of course.
I
Why
did
shouldn't
not
he?
know Defender of the Labyrinth could attack. Holy shit.
He's a big independent boy. He don't need no man. Feko, would you recommend Crusadia to a new Master Duel player? Yeah, sure. I mean, it depends. It depends on the person. When I'm trying to find a deck that is appropriate for a new player, I always try to figure out what kind of knowledge do they have about the game, what kind of things do they like, what kind of play style do they like. And if somebody tells me, oh yeah, I want to play Master Duel and I want to play a deck that's quick and dirty, then yeah, I would teach them Crusadia. Oh, you can win this turn. Sky Strikers. I would recommend Sky Strikers to someone who really likes Strike Witches. What deck am I playing for the Link event? Same deck I always play, Witchcrafters.
Destroy all monsters your opponent controls.
Yep,
Damn,
pretty
that
good.
card sucks if you had something good and it just gets yeeted on.
Yep, sure does.
There's just no way to protect what you set up either. It's gone.
I wonder, is there a way?
Monster Reborn? Oh man.
Yep, that's a classic right there. Okay, so
monster battle positions. They can be placed in 3 different battle positions. When a monster is summoned on the hand, it will be placed face up. If you want to declare an attack, it must be in this position. We already know this one. Hey, it's Melfi Rabby.
it's a card you actually know. Nice.
Yeah, look at it.
Awesome. I wonder, is there an archetype of a moon bunny? I wonder. Is there an archetype of a moon bunny?
Huh? What did they... I can't see any of their cards.
Yeah, they placed them all face down.
Target 1 spell trap your opponent controls. Destroy that, then you can set 1 from your hand. Dust Tornado. Oh, Rock Bombardment. Send 1 rock from the... What the fuck?
Basically, they're throwing rocks at you.
Revival Golem. What? Send 1 rock monster from your deck to the graveyard. Inflict 500 damage.
Yep, that's what they did. And now read. Yeah, they sent Revival Golem to the graveyard.
The effects can be... huh.
Yep, pretty good combo. You have Shield Crush on your hand that you could use to kill. But you also have Unexpected Die, so Before you do any summoning, that would be the first thing you should do. Hey, hello Naito. That is your field spell, by the way. That's the thing that stays on the field permanently.
If a rock-type monster is in defense position, is attack double any battle damage to the controller of the attacking monster.
Yeah. So
Double
if that
any battle
face-down card, if that face-down card has 2000 defense and you attack into it, you would normally get 200 damage, right? But you know, since he has that canyon, you would take 400 damage.
Oh, it's a field spell.
Mm-hmm. But you also have a field spell.
Can you use a field spell and a spell?
You sure can. Yeah.
Huh.
Unless something stops you from doing that, you can do it.
Revival Golem. This card is sent to your graveyard. Activate one of these effects. Special summon. If I just kill this guy, isn't he just gonna come back?
Nope. It only activates when it is sent from the deck to the graveyard. But it's on the field right now.
Sent from your deck to the graveyard. Ah.
Goodbye, Revival Golem.
Spell trap your opponent controls. Oh well, I probably could have used this one earlier.
No, you couldn't have. It's your, you know, it's still your first turn, and that's a trap. So. Is your friend a scaly? Because then that deck is a big win. What do you think about mates who are also dragons?
Yeah, that's okay. Have you read the Lusty Argonian Maid?
I haven't, no. I've heard about it. It's pretty popular literature.
I did not mean to. Ooh, that was a lot of damage.
It was, yeah.
Oh, it's in defense. Oh man, I should have used this one.
Yep. I think Dragon Mates are kind of super boring, but they are 1,500 gems and you have a playable deck. Yeah, that's true. But we want to make this fun. We don't want to, you know... Look, fellas, chat, let me explain something to you right now. We want to have a fun little challenge together with other content creators. Something that is enjoyable for you and something that is also enjoyable for us. We don't want to make the 100% most optimal correct decisions that will 100% of the time always lead us to victory. We want to be fair, we want to have fun, we want to entertain you. So, no, I don't think we're going to play Dragon Mates. My favorite deck is Master of Oz. It's not good, but it's fun. Nice. Okay, so we're just gonna play stun. Got it. You realize that I want to remain friends with the other people, right? I don't want them to hate me.
Is it gonna ask me this every single time?
It will, unless you press on the bottom right. You see that thing that says auto?
Yeah.
You can click on that to turn off these prompts. But then you have to be careful because, you know, maybe in the future you want to activate your card, and then you're going to be asking yourself, huh, why didn't my card ask me to get activated when I wanted it to? And then you realize, oh yeah, I turned it off. Haha, how silly of me. Play Code Talker and make a U-Link to impress them? Nope. I mean, you could destroy that face-down card, but doesn't look like that face-down card is very impressive or dangerous or meaningful, so I guess you can save your trap for something else.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking. I want to summon this one and then sacrifice her.
Mm-hmm.
They did nothing. They're just dead.
Yeah, they are, I guess.
Why didn't they do anything?
I don't know, I guess they didn't have anything. It was a good day when my Master of Oz attacked over Blue Eyes Chaos Mix. That does sound like a good day. Hello, Arukurubaske. How's the Netherlands? Nice, good job.
Solid bedrock.
Yeah. So basically, the CPU is like coded to, you know, have all these big defense monsters so that you punch them and hurt yourself.
Ah.
That's a pretty good card. Maybe that will come in handy later.
It seems busted. You can either graveyard.
Yeah.
Marmoting Captain. When this card is normal summon, you can shuffle one card from your hand into the deck, then draw one card. Then you can special summon it if it is a monster. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, but if you have to normal summon it, then that's kind of,
Yeah. Kind of sucks sometimes.
What? Oops, sorry about that. I dropped my microphone.
It happens.
Not really. What are special summons? Ah, we know what those are. Shut up.
Oh, okay.
Ugh, not my first match. Come on. Hmm? Oh, they went first. Huh. Well, they're in defense position right now.
That's true.
Destroy one face up. That's not face up. Shield.
We lost the side event on second place because our Dynamorphia guy was against Orcus Jinso. What? That's really unlucky. And I had to play against Yumi Control Goatee. Both teams were 4-0, so of course we had to play against each other. Hey, but second place, that's pretty good. At a real, for real Yu-Gi-Oh tournament.
No! I took the bait!
What? Why?
It says, when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one Earth Warrior monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck in attack position.
Yeah, but you didn't destroy it by battle.
Oh. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And now you can also normal summon something from your hand. At least our other friend who played Speed Duel won a giant Stratos card. Man, it's so cool that they just give you giant cards at Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments as a prize. Look at that! You have 2 level 4 monsters.
I can't summon it for some reason, though.
Oh, you can! You have to click on the extra deck.
I thought I did. Oh, there we go.
Let's go.
It's a freaking Basarius.
You're right, he does kind of looks like one. I mean, realistically, you would have dealt more damage if you
Yeah, that's okay.
attacked with your other 2 dudes, and then in the main phase 2, you could have still summoned him.
Wait,
but it's
really?
fine.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh, that's right.
I probably would have done the same, just because it's cool.
No.
Ooh, late night.
100 attacks, so you have 1 or less cards in your hand if you control no other monsters. Okay, so we gotta get rid of our hand. Got it. This guy's gotta be set.
Yep.
And
nice, good thinking. Oh, you should attack with your dragon first here, since he has an effect.
What's the effect?
It says right there, once per
Dragon
turn when this...
And sends it to the graveyard, you can detach XYZ material.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
XYZ is another summoning mechanic. You see how this card is, has a black border? That's how you know it's an XYZ card. Basically, these 2 level 4 monsters that you use to summon this guy, they don't go to the graveyard immediately, but instead they are stacked under him, and they are his XYZ material. So now you defeated a monster in battle, and now you can use the effect by detaching one of the materials. It's kind of like ammo. You can look at it that way.
Materials to be detached. I see.
Yep.
Oh, which sends it to the graveyard. Interesting.
Yep, and now he can attack again.
Whoa, Kachi Kachi Kochi Dragon is pretty cool.
He's alright, yeah.
Hey there, just come from Fekko's stream. I just want to say watching you learning Yu-Gi-Oh! Feels more fun than Fekko keeping playing event with his old-ass witchcrafter. Looks like you need some new material, Fekko.
I can't help it, man. What else am I supposed to do? Play something else? Play something that doesn't have cute witches? Oh no. Also, it's spooky Halloween season, man. The nerves of some people. How can I not play Halloween decks during Halloween season? Hello?
Oh, it's just their stupid... They brought back their stupid warrior? If I kill her in battle, she'll summon an earth warrior. But I can just use an effect instead. So...
You could, but they are not a threat right now.
That's true. Hey, thank you for the follow.
Who dare hate our witches? Zaki, you realize that I have Yatsumugi's shut up, right?
The warrior returning alive is activated. That's the one they use. Target 1 warrior monster in your graveyard. Add that to your hand. What do they add? Oh, they're adding one now. Okay.
No.
Oh, it's this guy. This what? To your hand? I mean, why'd they? Yep. This guy was kind of worthless. Why'd they? If a warrior type monster you control attacks your opponent's monster, and the opponent monster is not destroyed, at the end of damage step you can special summon this card. Oh, I mean that's seems kind of like a bad card.
It is, yeah.
All right. I don't know which card this is. I'm assuming it's well. It doesn't matter. This guy's dead. Yeah. Let's be honest. He's donezo.
Yeah. Your Kachi Kochi dragon is gonna Kachi Kochi kill him. Tutorial time still. Yep, we're still at the start of the tutorial. We're playing until 5,000 gems, and then we'll see where to go from there. Have you converted him to the card? Honestly, Yatsumugi is doing me a favor here, because they have stated multiple times that they are not really into the whole card game stuff. but I was relentless and stated that I need someone for this VTuber challenge thing. And Yatsumugi was nice enough to bite the bullet here. Thank you. Good job. Do you have a general idea of what deck you want to construct? Yeah, I do. What challenge be this? So basically, we're going to play against Cupid VT, fellow VTuber. Let me link their channel.
Practice or duel? So it's practice. I guess you're doing practice. A loner deck.
Yeah, they basically tell you that you have to use this. So, what are we calling this challenge, by the way? I think isn't the technical term for this the Karate Kid challenge? Someone's asking, have you been into any card games? Nope.
Not a single one. Unless you consider Slay the Spire, which is a roguelike card game, but there's no such thing as like turns and extra effects, and I wouldn't even really say it's much of a card game, is it? I mean, there's cards involved, but it's not like you're facing off against somebody, right? I mean, I think the framework might be there, but I would be hard pressed to call Slay the Spire a card game. But there are cards in it, but it's really more like attacks, isn't it? It's more like a turn-based RPG than it is.
Yeah,
it's
but
more like Paper Mario than this game.
You're not wrong, but the entire framework is still there of, you have a deck and you have a discard pile and you have your hand, and you have to manage your resources. So I would definitely say it's a card game. It's not like one of these online competitive card games, but it's still a card game. You know, a game that I played just the other day, what was it called? Voice of Cards. This game literally is called Voice of Cards. It's made by Square Enix, and it has this whole card design. Everything is a card. Every character is like printed on a card. Every place that you go to is comprised of these cards. But then, when you start battling people, your skills are also cards, but you have no deck. You have a silly little resource, but you don't do anything really with cards. All the cards are just an aesthetic, and yeah, that's not really a card game. The game is made out of cards, but it's not a card game, right? Voice of Card looks absolutely baller. It does look pretty, but it was so boring. I was expecting much more from it. So yeah, they're teaching you synchro summoning right now.
Junk Synchron, one or more non-tuner monsters. This card's just better in every way. Wait, hold on. Your opponent cannot target face-up warrior-type monsters for attacks, except this one. So if I had other warriors, they would still have to fight this one if it's face-up. Yeah. Once per turn. If it's sideways, is it still face-up?
Yep. It is.
So, but if it's sideways, they only have to do more than 1,000 damage to kill it, right?
That's correct. Yep.
So okay. But if I have other warrior cards, they can only attack this guy. Okay, well that's kind of neat. Correct. If this card is synchro summoned, it gains attack equal to the total attack of all level 2 or lower monsters. Oh, that's fucking plus. Okay, we got this one.
I mean, it's really nice that you're trying to think about this so hard, but it literally doesn't matter. This is just a tutorial, and your opponent only has 2,000 life points, so it doesn't matter which one.
Oh, it's dead. Because this is practice, right. Well, either way, I'm seeing that this guy, what? We're going to send both of them? Oh, never mind.
Yep.
I see.
Yeah, because you got to do a little bit of math. Since the end product is a level 5 monster, you have to use a level 2 and a level 3 together, and then, this happens.
So, like, what is the point of the word synchro? Is that even special, or is it just like what? How does that differ from other summons?
It differs from other summons because you have to have a tuner and another monster, and these two monsters must have a level that adds up together for the synchro monster.
Exactly, or can it be more?
Exactly.
Than? Wow.
No, it can't be more than.
Man, they really named that NPC Synchro King. He didn't even synchro. He
know,
sunk into the
Okay.
ocean. Sunk his ship.
Yep. Here's the next summoning mechanic.
XYZ was just the ammo thing, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, well that's pretty easy. Let's see. I love this card. Is this a fucking dog? Tell me this is a dog. It's not a dog. It's a goblin?
Yeah, Goblinberg.
It is a little goblin. Goblinberg. Huh.
Get it? Lindbergh? Goblinberg?
That is pretty funny.
Inscription is an interesting card game. Yeah, Inscription is a really great card game.
When this card is normal summon, you can special summon one level 4 or lower monster from your hand. Wow, what? After that, change this card to defense position. It has no defense. So he's just here to get you another card. He's not really here to do anything special. Goblinberg is just here to get you another card.
Basically, yeah, but he's really good at that.
We love Goblinberg, don't we?
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy.
Well, after all that hard work, he gets turned into summon fodder.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, main difference for XYZ monsters is you need to have two monsters that have exactly the same level. In this case, level 4.
Ah, that's why the Kami Kami Dragon, Kochi Kachi Kochi, was, you needed 2.
Mm-hmm.
The act of doing a synchro summon is called tuning. Oh, okay, so you're just adding them. And for this one, XYZ, you have to match them? Is that for all of the XYZ cards?
It is for most of them. There are some exceptions.
Hey, wait a minute. They didn't even get to show off the ammo XYZ mechanic. We just killed them.
Yeah.
But they all have that, right? All XYZ monsters, or just the Kachi Kachi Dragon?
Most of them have it, where they involve discarding material, but some XYZ monsters actually don't. They just kind of sit on their ammo and do nothing with it.
I see. It seems like special summoning is pretty important. But I always feel weird getting rid of my monsters. I guess if Dragon Pit Magician, Dharma Eye Magician.
Oh my god.
The pendulum summons.
This is where things get spicy. And you're absolutely right. Yeah. Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is all about special summon. Remember that whole deal with like normal summoning and tribute summoning?
Yeah, that was old school.
That's old school. Nobody does that anymore. It's basically meaningless. Unless you play a very special deck. Everything is all about these fancy special summons now. Good night, Naito, and Mr. Fridge519. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Alpaca Cafe.
This summoning method allows you to special summon multiple monsters all at once. The pendulum monsters are marked as special numbers called the pendulum scale, which is important. They also have pendulum effects that can be used when they are being treated as spell cards.
Yes, basically, pendulum monsters are spell cards and monsters at the same time.
Nah.
I know what you're thinking. A lot of people have an anonymosity against pendulum summons for some reason.
Look at this guy's name. Hey, buddy, too many spaces after that. Oh. Dragon Pulse Position. Once per turn, if you have a magician. It's too many words. Activate a Pendulum Summon is a spell card. Even Pendulum Summon is what? P scale?
Yeah, you're gonna put monsters in your PP scale.
No. Okay. P scale. Select position for Dragon Pulse. What?
Yeah, P scale is always the most left spell zone and the most right spell zone. because
this boy magician.
they swing like a pendulum,
Once per turn, if you have a magician card in your other... Please tell me nobody uses these cards.
Well, like I said, there's a lot of people who hate on them, but there's also some people who really love them.
Once per turn, if you have a magician card in your other pendulum zone, you can discard one pendulum monster, then target one face-up monster on the field, destroy it. This is a... So we used this as a spell and not as a monster?
Yeah, correctly. Alright, so now you have a pendulum scale of between 1 and 8. And now you can click on one of these two.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Can you attack the other character if somebody has a monster on the field?
Nope.
So if somebody has a monster on the field and it's got a gargantuan amount of defense, like this guy who's got 2,700, and you can't break that, you just screwed?
I mean, believe it or not, but there's more than one way to destroy monsters.
I mean, we have one of his cards, that little shield buster thing that just straight up kills a monster that's in the defense position.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, try a pendulum summon.
Yep, basically just click on that.
But wait, what were the requirements?
Well, the requirement is that you have 2 monsters in the pendulum scale, and that let's just try it out. Let's just click on the thing and see what happens.
Got it. Select monsters to special summon.
And mind you can select more than one now. You can select both.
What? You know, these cards seem pretty powerful, but they were kind of easy to get on the field. Why is that? Is this just a tutorial? I kind of just threw them out there, and now we have these busted-ass cards. What's going on?
Well, there was a time in real-life Yu-Gi-Oh! Where pendulum decks were considered tier 1, the best of the very best, and there are some reasons for that. Okay, let me before you kill them off, let me explain to you really quickly what just happened. So, you had a pendulum scale of 1 to 8, right?
Uh-huh.
And the 2 of the monsters that you had in your hand were level 7, and level 7 is between 1 and 8, which means that you were able to pendulum summon both of these monsters. As long as the monsters in your hand are between 1 and 8, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you can special summon them with the pendulum summon from your hand to the field. All of them.
Wow, all of them.
All of them that meet the requirements.
Even if it's like 5?
Even if it's 5.
So wait, can you load your special summon deck with a bunch of like little dumb ugly goblins that are like level 3, and then you just get them all out there?
You can. If the goblins let you do that, then yeah. So as long as you have 2 cards in your pendulum zone with different skill numbers, you can summon any number. Okay, Aston Grants is just repeating what I just said. Yeah, and you only get 1 pendulum summon per turn. That is also important to know.
I think that's plenty. I wouldn't want 2 pendulums. Jeez, that'd be crazy. What are those summons?
Yeah.
Those 2 monsters were kind of... Well, I'm assuming that, like, normally your pendulum scale is only going to be, like, I don't know, 4, 5? I mean, what... You just put 2 pendulum monsters out as spells? So you can do that on the same turn?
Yeah, you can.
They seem kind of busted.
They, like I said, they used to be pretty good, and there are still some pendulum decks which are pretty powerful. There's cards that let you pendulum twice. Oh my god, what the hell? Why? Alright, now for something much easier. So I guess after pendulum summoning, Konami realized, man, this pendulum stuff is like way too complicated and people hate us now. Let's make a summoning mechanic that's like really brain dead.
Okay, let's see. You can special summon this card from your hand to your zone from a Link Slayer. Link Infra Flyer. Backup Secretary. She's cute.
Yeah, there's a lot of cute cards.
If you control a Cypress monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only summon her once per turn this way.
But we have to go for Link Slayer for now. You see how this card is level 5?
Monsters. You can special summon this once per turn. You can discard up to 2 cards. Well, we don't want to discard these.
Nope. But that's a free level 5 that you just special summon. Pretty good, isn't it?
And I just special summoned her because,
he's a Cyberse.
Yeah.
Correct.
I don't want to try a Link summon. I want to summon this guy.
They won't let you, I'm afraid.
Why not? Maybe
because
they have
it's
other plans for him, maybe?
Who knows?
Honeybot. Neither player can target monsters this card points to with card effects. And those monsters cannot be destroyed?
Yeah, you see how these blue cards have like red arrows on them? The one that points like left and right?
I think I missed it, but...
click on the honeybot and make the art larger.
Yeah, I see the arrows now.
Yeah, this is what they mean by neither player can target monsters this card points to with card effects. So if there was a monster to the left or to the right of Honeybot, then these effects would apply.
So I would have really wanted to put Honeybot like here in the middle and then cards to the left and right.
That is correct, yeah, but Link monsters, as long as you have no other Link monster on the field, you always have to summon your first Link monster in the extra monster zone. But what you can do from there is, let's just for a moment pretend that Honeybot had an arrow that would point down. Then that would mean you can do another Link summon to the zone that the Honeybot points to. You could summon a Link monster under Honeybot. And from there, you can like keep linking your monsters together. You can even do that so much that you literally lock out your opponent of their own extra monster zone, because you can actually just make an entire so-called U-link that just goes from left to right and back to the extra monster zone of your opponent.
Huh.
Yeah, it's really mean. Don't do that. Don't U-link at home, kids.
Gains 500 attack for each monster it points to. Oh, dang. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a card you control quick effect, you contribute one monster that this card points to negate the action. And if you do, destroy that card. Oh.
Yeah, so as you can see, position of cards on the board actually does matter, you know, depending on what you're trying to achieve with these.
So if they try to use that shield card, or a card to just basically get rid of this one, I could sacrifice one of the cards it points to. You contribute one but it has to be a monster. You contribute one monster this card points to negate the activation and destroy that one.
That is correct, yeah.
Okay. Oof, you know, it probably only seems this complicated because we're going through like different sets all at once,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh god, all this shit to remember. But really, it's not that bad once you have a set that you're using.
Yeah, you really don't have to be familiar with all the intricacies of every single summoning mechanic. What basically we're gonna do is we're gonna farm these gems, we're gonna build a deck, and then you gotta start learning the deck that you've built. You gotta start learning the combos, because well, not every single, but most decks in Yu-Gi-Oh are like vastly different from each other. So you got to learn how to do the different combos, how to do the thing that you are trying to achieve. And if you want, I can show you after we're done here. Show you one of my decks and do a little demonstration, so you can get an idea of what a deck might look like, if you want.
Okay, let's see. Beckoned by the World. Lame. We like Leotard. He's cool. Look at him. I mean, look at him. He's got like feet, but he's got like knees. He's got like knee feet. He's got hands on his knees.
Yeah,
so cool.
That is pretty cool. I mean, have you ever seen a Leotard before?
Never. This guy's cool. Beckoned by the World, bitch boy. This guy's way cooler. What else do we have here? Let's see. Oh, it's the standard set with the Kochi Kochi Dragon. Okay.
Do not disrespect my boy Ningirsu. Man.
Okay.
Yeah, this
like nothing else I can really do here, huh? Destroy one face. I mean, I could set these, I guess.
Yeah, you could.
But like,
other than
what
that,
if they have like a card that sweeps it all away? Well,
you know what? That is a very good point. Yeah, that is a very strong argument for not setting them. So, I think you shouldn't.
Especially on the first turn.
Yeah. I mean, them being set isn't gonna achieve anything for you, so no point.
Wait, what? If this card battles a non-normal monster, this card gains. Why can't I go to battle?
It's still the first turn, that's why.
Oh.
Would be a little bit unfair if you could battle in the first turn.
Oh, hell yeah. Apprentice Magician. Target one face-up card on the field that you can place a spell counter on. Place one spell counter on that target. If this card is destroyed by battle, you can special summon one level 2 or lower spellcaster monster from your deck and face down. Well, no, I killed her with the spell card, so... Smashing Ground. Okay, well, they don't have a face-up, so... we can summon another Leotard. So cool.
Yeah.
When a monster's opponent declares attack, you take it. Banish that monster. Yeah, we can summon this one. Actually, you know what? We won't summon Leo whatever, because we're gonna special summon instead after we attack. And so I'm gonna get rid of this bitch boy, and I'm gonna save this Leotard for next phase.
Yeah, good plan. So far, so good. Man.
Flip, target one monster your opponent controls, destroy that target? I'm glad I got rid of him.
Well,
hey, wait, where'd the card go?
Well, I can explain flip some.
I should have attacked with Leotard, but that's okay though. Wait, hold on. So, flip.
It wouldn't have made a difference because even if you had attacked with Leotard, he can select. He could have selected to, you know, destroy your Kachi dragon. It doesn't destroy the thing that it attacked.
I see. Well, he's missing a lot of HP for that little ploy. So, good for him, I guess. So it's probably best we attacked with Kachi dragon because they did more damage than Leotard.
Yeah, true.
Only 100 more, but still. Oh geez, all those trap cards. Oh, is that it? Is that all we got? Tribute one monster and then destroy. Nah, we don't want to do that. Dang, we didn't have any good summons this time. I guess we'll set this. Flip. Excavate the top two cards and then add one of them to your hand. Place the other something. Flip. Excavate the top two cards of your deck. Then add one of them to your hand and place the other one at the bottom of your deck. So basically, it's kind of worthless, but they get to look for two cards. They keep one, they send one to the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically just going 1 for 1.
Okay, well, I hope they got something good from that, because it seems like a lot of risk for what could basically just be two cards you can't play anyway.
Maybe we should build a goblin deck for Yats. Did you know that, well, you wouldn't know, but one of the very popular cards in this game is actually called Upstart Goblin.
Tuner, one or more tuner monsters. Well, we don't have tuners still.
Goblin attack force beatdown. Let's go. Oh no.
No, I didn't want to change him to defense position. Can I change him back?
Not until your next turn.
Oh, didn't mean to do that.
That's fine. So, there is a deck in this game that is called Plunder Patrol, and basically, it's a bunch of goblin pirates.
Target one warrior or spellcaster on the field. Change that target to face down defense position.
Oh,
Normal trap. I did that to myself! What do you mean?
Well, but the thing that you're trying to use to attack is also a warrior.
Yeah. So, let's see. Ready for intercepting is activated. Chain another card or effect. No, we still don't need that. What does this do? Destroy it. Tribute one monster, target one card your opponent controls. Destroy it. Nah, that's fine. We can say. What? What happened? Oh. Maybe I should have tributed it, actually. Because they put me in defense mode, so it's going to be wasted anyway.
Yeah, well, who knows? Maybe you get a chance to flip it up next turn.
Nope.
But
Get him. Get him, Tony. Oh, it was the excavate card. That was worthless.
That's fine.
At least my fucking tiger's in defense position. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, he's safe and sound. He's protecting you.
Magical Undertaker. You can flip one. You can target one level 4 or lower spellcaster in your graveyard. Special summon that target. Not this asshole. Wait, it's already flipped. Target one monster your opponent controls.
Yeah, very good observation.
It's already flipped, so it's not like it can do anything.
That's correct, yeah.
This dumbass magician's gonna get fucking cumstered on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what? Get out of my fucking face.
No way. He's actually doing that.
What happened?
Well, he flipped him face down, so there's no more face-up monster on the field for your smashing grounds.
Is he still there?
He's still there, yeah.
That one there. Oh, I thought. Wait, how did he do that? This barrel can't flip cards. How did he flip the card?
Well, ready for intercepting, you know. Target one spellcaster monster. That thing he has, that was a spellcaster, and he.
It's used it on his own card.
Yeah, you can do that. It doesn't say he has whether he has to control or you has to control it. Any warrior or spellcaster on the field.
Son of a bitch. So this guy's going bye-bye as soon as I use him.
Pretty much, yeah. There are entire decks that are built around this whole flip monster strategy. They think they're so cool with their silly little flip effects.
Wait, is he gonna fuck? Maybe I should have waited to use this.
Maybe.
Huh? What happened? What is happening?
Well, you're bringing back a monster now.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna destroy one monster. Oh.
Bye-bye. Kachi Dragon, do you still have ammo?
He doesn't know. When you resurrect an XYZ monster from the graveyard, they don't come with their ammo. But he can still attack.
Oh, I meant to put her in defense position. Oops.
Oh well.
Wait, she doesn't have any attack. Why would I even attack with her?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. What? No. Add one trap from your GY to your hand. If this card is normal, you can discard one card, apply the following effect depending on No.
Well, he didn't. The good thing is this effect doesn't go off because he didn't normal or special summon it. He set it when then it flipped up, which is not the same. So yeah, he gets nothing. Uh-oh. Oh, come on.
I'm sick of this fucking barrel. I'm sick of this fucking barrel. What is happening?
Well, he was trying to dodge your card effect again, but
But I had a bigger number.
Nice. Hello, Phantom Crawler. The master of the mythic arts. Truly. His arts are very mythic.
The fuck is that, a baby? Apprentice
No.
Piper? Flip,
It's
you
a
can special
Piper.
summon one monster from your hand. Flip is just whenever you get destroyed, you flip it, huh?
Well, not necessarily. A monster still gets flipped up, even if it's not destroyed.
True. You can special summon one monster from your hand. If this card is destroyed by battle or by card effect, you can special summon one monster from your hand. Oh, well, if they don't have a monster from their hand, then...
Yeah, then they can't do that. I guess they don't have a monster in their hand then. That's good to know.
Dang, they can only draw one card? Man, I feel like I need to draw another fucking card here. Face up? Let's fucking... Yeah, let's get rid of this guy already. I'm done with you.
Yeah.
Oh, Leotard? Yo, you're done. All that flipping for nothing.
One thing to learn is that Link monsters do not have a defense position. Yeah, that's one of the things that's special about Link monsters. They cannot be put in the defense position. Horseman, let's go.
Nah,
No?
I don't wanna. Can I get rid of these defensive cards?
You can flip this
There
one
we
face
go.
up.
Now,
and then you can
okay,
use
now
them.
I'll summon them. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say I'm not getting rid of Leo and the fucking Ranny over here is oh well.
I mean, unless your opponent pulled something real nasty right now.
Hell yeah. You're fucking done for.
Get him, Leotard. Oh. Almost there. I mean, you could summon Gaia, since, you know, your Defender of the Labyrinth doesn't do a whole lot. And you have to use only 2 monsters for that. Yep.
Oh, he counts as 2 materials. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Big guy on a horse.
I can't wait for them to get rid of them with a vengeful fucking asshole.
I think he already went through 3 vengeful magician guys. I don't think he has any more.
You control no monsters. This is a monster, right?
Yep.
Die. Die.
Nice, good
I don't
job.
even know what that was.
It doesn't matter. You don't have, you know, It's nice that you're so diligent and trying to figure out what the cards of your opponents do, but you don't have to read every single one of them. Like if they go to the graveyard and nothing happens, then yeah, it's none of your business basically.
I see. Reinforcement of the army. Add 1 level 4 or lower warrior from your deck tier. So these are how you're able to summon more cards, despite not having a summon thingy. Right?
It's a pretty good card, yeah. It does come in handy in some decks.
Destruct and Jammer. Counter Trap. Discard 1 card, negate the effect of a spell card, trap card, or effect monster's effect that destroys monster on the field and destroy that card. Okay, this is a get out of jail free card?
Yeah, so basically, let's imagine that you have this card set on your field, and your opponent would have one of these pesky Vengeful Magician guys. So you could activate this, you discard a card, and then the Vengeful Magician gets destroyed, and his effect doesn't go off since it's negated.
And the discard 1 card, is the Destruction Jammer the card being discarded, or do I have to pick an additional one?
You have to discard a card from your hand. So it's basically going... it's basically losing 2 cards in order to stop your opponent from doing something. Oh, there it is, Upstart Goblin.
Look at him.
Yeah.
You can use many different cards to get ahead in the duel, and by activating spell and trap card summoning monsters, if you find yourself stuck and running low on cards in your hand, you can use cards like Reinforcement of the Army and the Warrior Returning Alive to add more cards to your hand, or Upstart Goblin to draw more. Wait, Upstart Goblin is good.
It is good. I mean, the main reason why people used to play Upstart Goblin is because it basically makes your deck less thick. So something about deck size. So the standard deck size of a deck is at least 40 cards, and the maximum deck size is up to 60 cards. So if you're like super duper serious about playing Yu-Gi-Oh!, you want to make sure that your deck is only 40 cards, because the fewer cards you have in your deck, the higher the chance that you will draw your really important cards, right? Makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's where Upstart Goblin is interesting to some people. Upstart Goblin basically has the effect of your opponent gets 1000 life points, but you draw a card. At first glance, that sounds stupid, right? Why would you give your opponent life points and you draw a card, but at the same time you lose a card? So it's not like you're gaining anything, right?
Right.
But you know, Upstart Goblin actually makes it so that basically your deck is not 40 cards, but 37 cards, and makes your deck more consistent. And most people don't really care about giving their opponent 1000 life points, since Yu-Gi-Oh! Players have the mindset that life points are just basically worthless.
It's just more currency if you think about it. No, I think it's a good card. If you use Upstart Goblin and you get your army reinforcement thing, you just got to summon 2 things for the cost of giving them 1000 LP, which doesn't mean much if you're attacking with 2 cards every turn, right?
Yeah, that is the mindset basically.
I think it's a good card.
It is especially good in certain decks. There is, for example, a deck which gets spell counters for every single spell card that is played. So Upstart Goblin basically just turns into a free spell counter generator, which is pretty good.
That's great, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't like the fact that Upstart Goblin, I mean, in the long term can make the matches go longer than they need to, but I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, 1000 life points isn't that much. So. There was a sad time 15 years ago when there was no deck limit. I played against someone using a 500 card deck. Oh my god. Yeah, there are some jokesters like that. Explain to Yatsumugi the difference of cost and effect and the chain. No, that's a little advanced right now. He doesn't need to know that right now.
Alright, Gradius, what have you got? British? Oh no! We gotta kill
Oh,
this
no.
guy. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, activate one of these effects. I just can't let him kill me then. Succeeded in summoning normal monster. Activate this card? Yeah, sure, why not? Well, mine already has more attack. I don't need to activate it.
Yep.
What is this? Activate this card by choosing attack or defense. Equip it to a machine monster. It gains 700 attack or defense. Okay, wait, now I'm affecting it.
Yeah, but wait, you can just, you don't need to use your trap card right away. You can wait until he attacks, and then you boost your attack, and then his monster gets destroyed.
Oh, okay. 7 is activated. Chant another card? No. So I can wait until he actually attacks?
Yeah, just wait. Keep waiting.
He's not attacking yet? Okay, what's this one?
No.
Equip to a machine monster, gains 300. Oi, he's getting a little too much. I think I should use
No,
this.
no, it's fine. Don't, trust me. Don't worry about it. You got this. Okay, and now you use both of your things.
So using this would get rid of at least one of these.
Oh, yeah. You can get rid of the 7 one, because that one boosts much more.
Wait,
yeah.
But this one already boosted it, right?
Yeah, but it's going to lose the boost since it's an equip spell as soon as the card gets destroyed.
Oh, they're both equip spells. Okay. Got it.
And now...
Where did my demon... Okay, there we go. It is the battle step.
No, you don't need to do that, because you already win the battle.
Yeah, you're right. It is before... Okay.
Ah, idiot. British.
Yeah, that was very British of them.
It's recorded history that some guys went to a tournament of like 600 card stack. You mean 2,000 cards? Yeah, that one had to be carried by 2 guys. Yeah, but they didn't actually get to play with that. They like got disqualified since, you know, the judges were like, yo, you can't shuffle that. So yeah, you're not playing with that, my boy. And then they changed the rules.
Wait, I gave him the attack for nothing because I did it in main 2.
Yeah. It happens. Nice. Almost there. Kochi Dragon MVP. Oh, hey, you win.
Well, we don't know what card this could be.
Well, you could use your face down to destroy it. And then...
Oh, yeah. It was another British space figure. Oh no. Dude, why are you running the British card? Why? When you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you have dragons and mech warriors, you're using fucking British people as your cards? What is wrong with you? This is why you lose, Gradius.
Nice, nice. Good job so far. Only one more duel.
And then what? The goal? What's the goal?
You get some stuff.
Trap hole?
Yeah. That's just basically that's gonna sit on your graveyard as decoration.
Ah, I see. You are going first.
We also use little girls in mecha armor. Yeah.
What are chains? A chain is created when you activate the... Why didn't they teach me this before Barrel Fucker came out and started chaining my stuff together? A chain is created when you activate the effect of a card in response to the activation... How do people talk about this in, like, in-house? When they're doing a tournament in-house? This spell has a chain effect to this card. It feels really like that would be awkward to talk about.
Oh man,
I much prefer this online thing where the fucking effects just do themselves.
You don't want to know. Trust me, you don't want to know how people play manually.
Oof. A chain is created when you activate the effect of a card in response to the activation of another card effect. For example, there are many counter trap cards that you can activate and chain onto a card activation or effect in order to negate it. A list of the cards that you can chain will be displayed when it's possible for you to chain a card. Then you can choose whether or not you want to chain a card. Okay. I mean, pretty much, I don't have to worry about it. You know, the barrel tried to fuck me, but I had 2 cards, so fuck you. That's the gist of it, right?
Yeah, you already did use chains before, like when you chained your second trap card to his activation of his barrel thing, yeah. And so your thing still went off because the way chains work is that they go from reverse. Let's say that 5 cards are activated and you end up on chain link 5, then it's always going to get resolved in opposite order. So first the card in chain link 5, then 4, then 3, and so on and so forth. And that can actually matter. That matters a lot in some situations with how cards resolve. Oh wait, it's Friday. I have to post this thread. Hold on. Oh, wait, that's bad.
Tribute to the Doomer, Doomed. Discard one card, target one monster in the field, and destroy. Who are you? Flash Assailant. Decrease the attack and defense by this card by 400 points for each card in your hand. Decrease? Why did this guy get so beefy?
Well, because he has no cards in his hand.
Oh.
Yep.
But Leo can do exactly the amount of damage. So what happens there? It's a tie?
It's a tie, and both monsters get destroyed without any battle damage.
Damn. Well, Leo, it's time to get turned into the defense position. Yeah, come and fucking get me, Flash Assailant. Yo, Leotard knows what's up. He knows. What could this guy possibly... I'm not even... Battle? No. I'm not battling this time. I'm playing defensive. Oh, shit. See, he got weaker. Oh, what the fuck? Draw 2 cards and skip your next 2 draw phases? What the fuck just happened?
Well, basically, he drew a lot of cards.
Get fucked. What?
Well, this is what happens when you don't read your cards.
No, the Leo is supposed to be 2,100.
Attack.
No,
but
no.
not defense.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's true. True. Uh-oh. Let's see. This card can be treated as 2 tributes for the tribute summon of a dark monster. Oh, this fucking asshole. Let's see. All monsters you control gain 300 attack during your turn only. Oh, that would have been all we needed to kill these guys with their fucking lions. Should I restart the duel?
Nah, just keep playing. See what happens. You can still come back from this.
True. See, look, this guy can take these guys. Look at him.
Right, you can take the left one. Hey, 1 marshmallow all parfait. Sure. There you go. I'll put it right next to Yats. Hello, Butts. How's it going? Though if
Draw
an attacking
phases,
monster matches a defense position monster and dies, nothing happens. Yeah, yeah. If both of you like attack into a defense position monster with 2000 attack and your guy has 2000 attack, then yeah.
No, quit giving me Toon Warrior!
Yeah. He do be tuning though.
Well, they can't draw for another turn, too.
Well, that's bad. You want them to draw so their thing gets weaker.
Well, yeah, but at least they're not getting any other cards.
True.
They can't draw any cards, you know? This guy might be strong, but, you know, it's not Kochi Dragon in attack position strong.
Hmm.
See, now we can kill him.
Yep, nice. Fun fact, this Flash Assailant card actually used to be kind of good in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links in the very early days when we didn't have, like, very good attack boosting. Are we also going through duel strategies too and explain damage step rulings? Man, I don't know damage step rulings. Oh.
How dare you?
Anyways.
Where were you when I needed you to defend against the Flash Assailant, huh? Where were you? Now you just fucking stay in the pile.
Damn. Feko, do you want like a biscuit or something? Man, but stop giving me free things. I'm starting to feel bad.
What the hell is this? What just happened?
Oh, basically, yeah, he summoned 2 guys for free.
Replay happens?
Yeah, so if you are trying to attack and unexpectedly some monster shows up on the field to block your attack or whatever, then you can do a replay. You can either decide to not attack anymore, or you can decide to choose a new attack target.
Well, this is not going to happen in a real game, right?
It can happen, sure. Why shouldn't it happen?
Would the replay? Because, wait, what? I'm confused.
Yeah, just click yes. Just click yes.
Okay. This token cannot be used as tribute unless it's for a dark monster. Doomsday tokens. Special summon with the effect Fires of Doomsday.
You know, I'm gonna see after we are done with this duel how many gems we have. And if we are already at the 5,000 gems after this, then yeah, no need to do any more tutorials.
Can I make this thing lose attack even though it's at 0? Can it have negative?
No.
Aw, okay. Huh? Who are you? Discard one target. Oh, you bitch.
Hey, hello, Snipe Kid. Well, you got a gun and a dream.
Fiendish Battle is just out here prolonging the game. He's not even what is this? What is that? Puppet of the magic target? Huh? This asshole! Great. Okay, well at least I still have her. No. Get in there and fucking do something. Nah, chosen by the world chalice, you are not chosen by this world. You're fucking worthless. Alright, come on, go on, attack me. I dare you. Go, do it, come on. Go for it. What's the worst that can happen? What is... Oh, what? Wow, I shouldn't have done that.
Idiot.
Wait, they didn't attack with this guy?
No, why would he?
Oh, you can do that?
You don't have to attack with everything, you know.
True.
What starter deck did Yats go for? Yats went for the Synchro starter deck. Nice, we're whittling him down. Slow and steady.
I was gonna summon Kachi Kochi Kachi Dragon. Oh wait, no, that's only 2 level 4s. That's the only way you can get the...
Yeah.
Get back in here, Leo. Get back in. No! At least you got rid of him.
Yeah. Got him.
I was gonna kill him with Leo, but that deck... We was smashing ground this whole time. This is intentional, this fucking layout, I swear.
Leo died a hero, man.
What is your problem? What is your problem? What is that card? What is it? What does it? These things don't do anything. He's 1-star fucking...
Well, they're keeping you away from his life points. That's good enough, I guess.
I need the whirlwind spell.
The whirlwind?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean from Slay the Spire? Ah.
No, I meant, non-effect monsters you control gain 500 attack. All effect monsters your opponent, all effect monsters your... Is this an effect monster? No, it's just a Doomsday token. Is the stupid scimitar guy an effect monster? It
no.
is.
Yeah.
Slash effect. Yeah, let's summon this guy. Wait, how much defense does the fucking... Does this guy have? None?
None, no. Link monsters don't have defense.
Ooh, that's spooky. Nah, I'm not summoning him.
You can click on cancel. Alright, watch him top deck into another Flash Assailant.
Doesn't matter, he's not getting past my 2,100 defense.
Oh, putting her into attack mode? Pretty ballsy move,
Nope.
but I mean, if it works, it works.
She's been training her whole life for this moment.
Man, they have like entire lore for this whole world chalice stuff, which is like, I don't know, man. It's like so convoluted, could almost be an anime. Skull Knight? What is that card? I've never seen this before. Oh. Wow.
If you control no monsters... This would have been over 3 times as quickly if I did not put my Leo Lions in the fucking defensive position.
Live and learn, man. Live and learn.
If he brings out his stupid fucking Scimitar Knight, he still can't do anything because he's got 2 cards in his hand right now, so he'd have to put something...
Mm-hmm. Get him! Nice.
trap hole.
Yep.
What the fuck is... Ew, it's ugly.
It's Sangen. What?
Ugly.
Don't bully Sangen.
Ugly.
Alright, so go back to the main menu.
Dual strat... There's more?
Yeah, but let's go all the way back to the main menu for now.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but those are like all... Wait, are they real duels? I don't know, actually. Oh yeah, we also unlocked more solo gates now, like stuff with like actual story. Alright, let's see. Click on missions. Claim all rewards. Ooh.
We have 69. Nice. 60 gems. What the hell? Isn't that more than our friend got?
Yeah, I guess. I guess they didn't finish that, what we just did.
Huh.
Oh, that was faster than expected. Okay, so anyways, that was nice. Good job. Well, what's your impression so far?
The fuck is wrong with Pendulum? The fuck did they do to it then? This is a problem.
It's a long story.
You think you can just fucking special summon your whole goddamn deck just because you got red and blue cards? Get the f out of here. What's wrong with you?
Alright, let me do a little demonstration. Mind if I take over as the streamer in Discord?
Sure, go for it.
How do I close this? Alright, is it working?
Let me stream your end here. I'm gonna log out, right?
Yeah, you can log out.
Okay, dual pass. Wait, friend. Is it Cafe Fecco?
Yeah. I mean, you should be able to see it in Discord now. Can't you?
Oh, yeah. I was trying to add you here. I can just exit out, right? Hit the X.
Yep. Oops.
Gonna be real with you. Summoning your whole deck is just a staple of Yu-Gi-Oh nowadays. Dang.
Yeah, so I have this funny little deck, which is all about a certain card. You see this guy? The Skull Servant, a skeletal ghost.
He looks awesome.
Yeah, that isn't strong, but can mean trouble in large numbers. And this entire deck is basically built around this guy, the Skull Servant. Now, you might be thinking, that looks weak. A level 1 300 attack monster? How could this possibly work out? Well, I'll show you. In solo mode, hold on, because that's much easier than actually playing against someone else. If you play against other people, they might like interrupt you with their shenanigans. Let's see. Oops. And I was thinking, if you think Skull Servants are cool, we could try to build this deck for the challenge. Alright, here we
Why can't I hear it?
could play against the duelists here. I guess I could play against Chat, but I really just want to demonstrate something really quickly. Okay,
Oh, you're playing. Okay, you have a big ugly guy on the left there. You have a really cool guy, white baking. They're pretty cool. What the fuck? Uni zombie? Tsuchinoko? Aw, it's so cute.
Yeah, that's adorable. Let me think about what I want. So first of all, I activate Ready Fusion, which basically just lets me special summon this guy from my extra deck for free. That's one special summon, right?
This guy's
And
name is Jinzo
Tsuchinoko,
Challenge.
yeah, don't mind that for now. So Unizombie has a really funny effect. Basically, I can send any card from my deck to change his level to 1 and also send this to the graveyard. That sounds bad, right? Why would I send something from my deck to the graveyard? But oh boy, when this funny card called White Prince, when he gets sent to the graveyard, his effect activates. Basically, in the graveyard, he also becomes a Skull Servant. And I also get to do this. I can put a Skull Servant from my deck into the graveyard and the Lady in White. And the Lady in White is also a Skull Servant as long as she's in the graveyard.
How come you only
And
had 7,000 LP?
because I used Ready Fusion, I had to pay 1,000 life points to special summon this from my.
Okay.
Hey, hello, Leo PK Rave. Yeah, we're teaching Yatsmugi how to play Yu-Gi-Oh right now for a challenge. Okay, and then I have this really funny card called Left Arm Offering. If you have 2 or more cards in your hand, banish your entire hand, and then can add any spell. So goodbye, Tsuchinoko. It's nice knowing you. And then you like goblins, right? Well,
Yep.
this card has a goblin on it.
What the fuck?
It's a very funny card called That Grass Looks Greener. So remember how I explained to you how the maximum deck size is 60, but minimum is 40, right?
Mm-hmm.
So naturally, a lot of people will gravitate towards having 40 cards, but my deck has 60 cards in it. So if I activate That Grass Looks Greener, I get to discard cards until my deck size and my opponent's deck size match. So now I have 35, which means I
You
have
have a
22
big
cards in my
graveyard
graveyard
full
now.
of bone boys.
That is correct, mundo. And then I activate White Baking and White Prince. And I can also activate Necroworld Banshee. There's a lot of activations from my graveyard. What do you know? So what this does, Necroworld Banshee, when she's on my graveyard and gets banished, I can get Zombie World. When White Prince is on the graveyard, I get to do this again. And when White Baking goes to my graveyard, I get to add 2 cards to my hand. And then discard one of. I will pick.
That is a dapper skeleton.
He's called a White Mare. And he's also a Skull Servant in the graveyard. So now I have a lot of Skull Servants, huh? What do you know?
When does Jinzo Challenge get to play?
If things go right, never. Hold on. Oh wait, I think I made a mistake. I thought I have another normal one, but it's fine. I can just do this. So now I can. So you see, White Prince has another effect while they're in the graveyard. They have 2 effects: one when they get sent to the graveyard, and one when they are in the graveyard. So I can now banish one of my Skull Servants and another card. And then I get to summon the mighty king of the Skull Servant. Look at that.
What the heck? What is wrong with that guy? He's giant.
Yes, the original attack of this card is the combined number of King of the Skull Servants and Skull Servants in your graveyard times 1,000. That's a big boy. And if I really wanted to, I don't have to stop here, you know? I can keep going if
What
I
did you just
want to.
do?
I sacrificed half of my life points to summon this Judo, the Lost Dragon's Frizzen. And oh wait, I have an idea. I can use Fairy Tale Snow to banish cards from my graveyard. Look, I have even Danger Bigfoot. There's like a whole archetype. They're called Dangers, and they're like named after these different cryptids. Pretty funny.
What's stopping your opponent from using a card that just takes out all of the monsters on your field?
Well, it's not their turn, so they can't do that unless they have a card that specifically says that they can activate it from their hand during their opponent's turn. Is there a card like that? Wait.
Man,
No.
you can one shot them with Skelebro.
I could, yeah. Yeah, there is a card, which is very funny. It's called Nibiru, the Primal Being, and its effect is, if your opponent summons 5 monsters, or more, then you get to basically wipe the entire field and summon a 3000 attack monster. And your opponent gets a token that has like the accumulated attack and defense value of all the monsters. Anyways, so we're not done yet. I can do this and this to synchro summon. And I bring out Chaos Ruler, the Chaotic Magical Dragon. When he's summoned, I can excavate the top 5 cards of my deck.
So you did all this on the first turn?
Uh-huh. And if I want to, I can add this to my hand, and the rest goes to the graveyard. Oh, what do you know? This has a graveyard effect. So now I can banish, right? Banish her. I don't need her
Don't
anymore.
you have like a time limit normally in one of these matches?
Oh yeah, you totally do. Like the time limit is like I think 300 seconds. You have 300 seconds to finish your turn, but since this is against the CPU, there's no time limit. Let me see. So we could do something even more fun. Yeah. Hold on. This. Bring back Fairy Tale Snow, because for some reason her effect is not once per turn. And then we can bring out a bar on the floor. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Don't show Yatsumugi banned cards. What do you mean? I don't see any banned cards here. This card is very funny. Once per turn, you can target one card on the field, destroy it, and once while face up on the field, when a card or effect is activated, quick effect, you can negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. So that is a very dangerous monster. And I could just going if I want to, but I don't wanna. I'm gonna let my opponent. I'm gonna let Mr. Jinso Challenge have a turn now. Let's see what he does. Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, since my Doom King Belladog is in my graveyard and I have Zombie World out, he comes back. Just like that. Chaos Ruler is banned in TCG or OCG, I'm not sure. Yeah, but we don't care about TCG or OCG right now. See, if I really wanted to be mean, I could just activate the effect of this thing right away and... Oh, hey, look at that! He has something that destroys my entire field. What a coincidence. Yeah. But I can just do this. It's negated.
Oh no.
Yep. So unless he has another one of those, it's not looking good for him.
But if he does, you're finished, right?
It would be very hard to come back from that, yeah. So I use Baron de Fleur's other effect. I banish this. Wait. Oh. And since Baron de Fleur is a zombie monster right now, Doom King Bellador's effect activates. And now I can banish a monster. Very funny. Banish one monster on the field. I will pick his face down card. Bye-bye. This gets destroyed. And the gates are open. Yeah, this is what modern Yu-Gi-Oh looks like. All right. There are some things that I wanted to show you. So I have different things in mind. Like I said, we could build exactly this deck that I just showed you. It has funny little skeletons. But as it turns out, Cupid VT, our opponent, also seems to be very proficient at that deck. He told me that he has a deck and he's been playing that for a long time. What deck are you going to make him play? We haven't decided yet. Oh, it is alpaca cake right in front of Yatsmu. You're giving people alpaca food. They're eating alpacas. No, it's a marshmallow. It's marshmallow. Don't worry about it. One marshmallow al parfait for Hoyle. I'm not really sure you can really afford it on 5k gems. It is expensive, but we don't have to get everything optimally. I don't expect our opponent to get like the optimal deck, so I don't think we should strive for one either. Okay, so there is one so-called archetype. So what you have to understand is that a lot of the cards in this game belong to these archetypes, and you can distinct them by their name. For example, this thing, Lunalight Kaleidochick, it has Lunalight in the name, so it's part of the Lunalight archetype. Easy enough, right? So all these cards kind of have synergy with each other and interact with each other. Leo PK Brave, one parfait. Here you go. And guess what? Look at that. They have a moon rabbit.
Yep, this is the deck.
This is the deck, you say, already?
Yep.
Man. So basically, the objective of this deck is to get out a lot of these funny little animal girls, like Lunalight White Rabbit, and fuse them together to summon Lunalight Leo Dancer. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Also, it cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effect. This card can make a second attack during each battle phase, once per turn at the end of the damage step. If this card attacked the monster, you can destroy all special summoned monsters your opponent controls.
This is the deck.
Yeah?
Yep.
Man, that was easy. Also, Lunalight Saber. Man, I still want to show you the other decks though that I had in mind.
I mean, go for it. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, show me.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. We also have these cute little. Oh, look at that, Melfi.
Very cute.
Very cute. We have Melfi Fanny. Melfi. Oh my god,
they're so cute. I want to crush all of them with my hands.
Yeah. Look at that, Melfi
up on that favorite stump again. Why do they have like what's at their stats? Wow, that's a lot of defense.
It is, yeah. Their stats don't really matter a lot, actually. Yeah, Rabbi's up on his favorite stab again, looking all around for the forest at all the fluffy friends. Do you like exploring too? Good, let's go find more Melfi friends with Rabbi. Aw.
So cute.
And we have Melfi Tag.
Oh.
And then when you get two Melfis out on the board, you can put them together to make the XYZ monster.
Look, it's Melfi of Alpaca. The forest.
It is Melfi Alpaca. Look at that.
Very cute and purpley. And a little purple heart. Chest tough. Wow, if only it was a real card. But it's not.
It will be someday. And then we have a Joyous Melfi. All of them hanging out, having a picnic.
Is Melfi Panda and Melfi Horse out yet?
No. Wait, no. Melfi Horse is out. Melfi Pony.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right. There's also a Melfi Raccoon, and there's a Melfi Panda back there. Maybe we can get them one day. Who knows? And then we have Melfi Mommy. Don't ask why. I can't tell you.
Cannot be destroyed. Wait, what? One quick effect. You can hatch one beast. The card gains effect based on the number of materials attached to it. 3+ cannot be destroyed by battle. Oh, wow. You take no damage from battles involving this card. When an attack is declared on an attack monster, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to that attack position monster's attack.
Yeah, she's alright. And the thing is, those are not a lot of cards, right? So you would have to supplement them. And for that, I have something in my mind that just so happens to have a pretty good synergy with Melfi. They're called the Zodiac cards. So you know how in the Shinies Zodiac, there's like an animal for every month, and they decided to be very funny and make a pun out of it. Zodiac, haha, get it? It's the rooster. It's the gorilla. Wait, no, it's the monk. Wait, why do they have multiple monkeys? I just realized they have multiple monkeys.
Hammer Kong.
Yeah. And then we have a Ram. Look at him, he's cute.
That's cute.
Yeah. We have Zodiac Shaq Canine, and they always have this pun with their weapons. You know, it's a Shaka, but she's a canine. Haha, get it? And we have Zodiac Whiptail. He's just a big old snake dude, I think.
There's supposed to be a rabbit. Oh, cute.
Yeah, Bunny Blast.
When this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you gain one target, one Zodiac. You can add it to your hand. XYZ monsters, rental type of beast work.
Yeah, they are pretty good, and they don't take a whole lot of effort. Because the funny gimmick is, do you remember how the game taught you that you need to have that you have to need multiple monsters on the field in order to make an XYZ summon? Yeah, but Zodiacs are very funny because they just ignore that mechanic. You can just normal summon this guy, Zodiac Furoblade, and then you can XYZ summon straight into this guy, because that's just his effect. Like, once per turn, you can also XZ summon Zodiac Hammer Kong by using one Zodiac monster you control with a different name as XYZ material. And then you have a Zodiac Hammer Kong with one material, right? And then what you can do is you can use him to summon Shaq Canine, and then you have Shaq Canine with 2 material. And then you summon Borbo. Oh wait, Borbo is a boar. I thought Borbo is a monkey.
They do look monkey, but they are a boar.
He's a boar. And then you have Borbo with 4 materials, I want to say. Oh, you can also go into Tiger Mortar. Yeah, I forgot about Tiger. And then you can also go into Dryden, really powerful. Like when you see this, when you see a 1 there, that means this card is limited to 1. They have decided this card is so good that you can only have 1 of them in your deck. Show out the artwork of Zodiac Barrage, please. Bunny Blast so messed up there. Oh yeah, wait. Well, Zodiac Barrage is banned. Like, you straight up cannot play it, but I can show the artwork, sure. Yeah, look at that. Bunny Blast is going ham.
Yeah, why is Ram doing nothing?
He's too scared of Bunny Blast, man. He's not messing with that.
Wait, the card is banned?
Yes, this Zodiac used to be like tier 1 for a while. They were so strong that everybody was playing them. Well, not in Master Duel, but I'm talking about the real card game right now. That was a few years ago.
You can target one face-up card you control, destroy it, and if you do, special summon 1 Zodiac monster from your deck. And it's a spell card, so you can just keep using it every turn?
Yes, it is a continuous spell. You can do that every turn. So imagine that. Not only do you get to destroy something for free, you also get to special summon 1 Zodiac monster, which then goes all the way into this Zodiac Trident, who can also destroy something every turn. And yeah, it's basically a 1-card combo. And so let's say that you manage to attack your opponent with Borbo. Well, there just so happens to be a card that has very funny synergy. Yeah, remember how about that whole mechanic with XYZ, you need to have multiple monsters of the same level on the board? Well, not the guy.
Hey,
Divine
Sherlock.
Arsenal AA Zeus Sky Thunder. Once per turn, if an XZ monster battled this turn, you can also XZ summon Divine Arsenal Thunder, blah blah blah, by using one XZ monster you can control as material. So you have this Borbo guy with like 5 materials, and then in main phase 2, after your Borbo attacked, because Borbo can attack directly, you can summon this guy, and this guy can wipe the field entirely. He can wipe everything on the field except for himself for the low cost of 2 materials, and he can do that multiple times per turn.
What?
Yeah.
He attacks too?
I mean, he can attack, but people don't really care about his attacks. People just care about his effect of wiping the field multiple times.
Oh, and then you can summon Borbo, feed Borbo into this guy, and then do that twice?
You could do that on the following turn, in theory, but well, no, you can't do that twice because he's limited to one. So you can only have one of them in your deck.
Oh, right. But it would cost only 2 materials, right? So you can.
Yeah, you could. So with the Borbo combo, I think by default, you have 4 materials on this guy then, so you can wipe the board twice. Hold on, 1T for Mr. Georgekin.
Are the banned cards still collectible in game? Like, can you roll them even though you can't use them?
You used to not to be able to. One all-power parfait. Here you go. Mr. Georgekin. You used to be able to not craft these cards. For example, Zodiac, Barrage. If I want, see if I want to generate this card, I can't. The game won't let me. But they recently made a change so that you can make custom rooms, and in these custom rooms, you can play without a ban list entirely. You can set it up so that that people in the custom room can use any card in the game. But they had this little oversight that you can't craft these cards that are banned in the game normally. So now they are slowly working on making these banned cards craftable. For example, Pot of Greed. I'm sure you've heard of Pot of Greed.
Yeah, I saw this picture of some lady who painted her face and has
Yeah.
a whole sleeve full of them. I don't really understand what did Potted Greed do?
Well, basically, it was a plot device, basically, in the anime. Whenever the protagonist needed to draw 2 extra cards in order to, draw the card that would save him the game to make it super dramatic and stuff, they would play Pot of Greed, and he would magically have the right card in his hand. And that happened in basically every duel, and that was so ridiculous and stupid that people turned it into people turned it into a meme, because every time they activated Pot of Greed, of course, they had to explain what Pot of Greed does. They always said, I activate Pot of Greed and draw 2 cards. And that was so stupid and ridiculous that people were like, oh my god, Pot of Greed, what does it do?
Oh, like the characters of the anime would be bewildered. Like, what is this card going to do?
No, like people in real life in the Yu-Gi-Oh community made that up and be like, "Oh my god, what does Pot of Greed do?" Even though already everyone knows. But yeah, you can't pull these banned cards from packs. You have to go out of your way, craft. Oh, I think there was one other deck. Show you Luna Light. Oh yeah, I can show you this deck actually in a really cool way. Wait, let me turn on my sound since there's music and stuff.
No, Luna Light. But no, you can show me.
Damn. There's actually more bunnies and rabbits. Hold on. Right, there was also another. There was one more rabbit that I wanted. Bujin? No, sorry, we're not playing Bujin, Arukuro Bosque.
Oh, it's
Oh yeah, of
Rescue
course
Rabbit.
yeah, it's Rescue Rabbit.
What does he do?
Cannot be special summoned from the deck. You can banish this card you control, special summon 2 level 4 or lower normal monsters with the same name from your deck, but destroy them during the end phase. Okay, I get it. Okay, oh, there's also this card called Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. I mean, it's a good card. A lot of people play it. But it's not what we're looking for, I think. Your microphone is lagging or something. We can hear you sometime and then we can't. Now it's good. I think this happens whenever I'm too loud. Hold on. Alright. Sky Striker.
I don't understand what that thing does.
Oh, it basically lets you destroy a card during your opponent's turn. This is a so-called hand trap. So there's quite a few hand traps in this game. They are basically cards that let you use their effect while they're still in your hand during your opponent's turn. This card, for example, with this, you could destroy a card your enemy tries to use for their combo and destroy it before they can finish it. So yeah, that's one of the things Jinso guy could have done against me if they had it in their hand. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you Inaba, the White Rabbit. Not a very good card, sadly, but I think it's cool.
What's that one there in the bottom?
What do you mean?
Bottom left.
This one?
Yeah, that one in the middle between Rescue Rabbit and Inaba.
Oh. Vanilla. This rabbit's got a sweet tooth. He's on a quest for the world's sweetest carrot and just wants to nibble carrots all day, tomorrow and the day after.
That's a cool card.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, there's also Fluffle Rabbit. Fluffle is also an entire archetype of things. They are basically all really cute stuffed animals. Like Fluffle Dolphin, Fluffle Sheep, Fluffle Bear. No Fluffle Alpaca, sadly. And then they get fused together with these really weird cards. And this happens.
Ugh.
Yeah. Or this Fluffle Fright Fur Sabertooth. Yeah, don't play with scissors. But they are a pretty good deck. Alright, people really want me to show you Bujin hair. They're like these weird animals, and of course there's a bunny.
Of course, there has to be.
There.
During either player's turn, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Beast Warrior type Bujin monster you control. It cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Once during this turn.
Yeah. During either player's turn, you can also use that. So Bujins basically want to put a lot of their things, a lot of their animals into the graveyard so that they get like these effects. They're alright, but I don't know. I don't think they are what we're looking for. No hates to any Bujin players out there, but nope. Yeah, people also really want me to show you Sky Strikers. Okay, so basically there's Sky Striker, Ace Ray. She's, you know Strike Witches, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's basically a Strike Witch about the cute animal eels. And then she gets like into these different suits.
Strike Witches also don't wear pants.
That's true, yeah. She gets into green suit. She has a red suit. Can blow up your opponent like a rocket. But yeah, I don't think you would enjoy that very much. Okay, wait. Okay, one last thing I want to show you. All right. We, the Merry Plunder Patrol.
They look so cool.
Yeah. Okay, let's watch this together really quick. I actually skipped this when I first watched it, as I was kind of in a hurry. We, the Merry Plunder Patrol. Can we get much higher?
So high.
This
is the base of Plunder Patrol.
You want to read it?
We can both read it.
All right.
You read the next line, and then I'll read the next one after that.
All right. Located in the port town.
At the entrance waited a troll intending to welcome those hoping to join the Plunder Patrol.
Welcome, brother. From this day forward, ye be all members of the Plunder Patrol.
You can read this next one.
You probably don't know much about the group just yet, but I'll show you the ropes. The Plunder Patrol's a band of pirates, you see, and we all take our orders from Captain Blackbeard. Now you might be thinking we're some no-good band of brutes, but we ain't like that, I tell ye. Always a merry bunch, we sail the seas aboard our ship, mate like only we know how. We sail here and there in search of treasure. When trouble brews, we work together and overcome it, and we always share our joy with the whole crew. Hey, hello Dashington Square, thank you for the raid. Welcome readers, my name is Feko the Alpaca Butler, and we are experiencing Plunder Patrol right now. Let me give you a shout out. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, the Plunder Patrol way. I can't look at him. The captain's got quite a big appetite, but his belly's a tiny thing next to his big heart. He responds to the crew's selfishness with kindness. Even that wicked eye bird, Black Eyes, has gotten attached to him. Black Eyes does as the captain tells him. He'll guide the ship along its course or survey the surrounding waters. He may not look it, but he's another valuable member of the crew. Next, I ought to introduce you to the three biggest names. You know what? I think you get the point. They're goblins and they like go on pirate adventures. That's all I wanted to show you.
That's
and
awesome.
They have this. Yeah, they have their own little story mode thing, and they're actually pretty good. They have a very unique playstyle that I don't understand, and they're cool.
The goblins? Like the cards? Or the story mode?
Oh, the cards. Like, this story mode is basically just a way for them to introduce this archetype, which is called Plunder Patrol. And they have, like, all these cards. Like, all this art that you just saw in the story mode, this is all artwork from cards. From actual cards that...
Cool, I like the art style.
Yeah. See, we have this guy, and we have Blackbeard, the captain himself. And as far as I know, basically you want to summon these level 4 guys, and then with their effect, they can equip the ships from the special, from the extra deck, and they get like these crazy effects and stuff. Yeah, they're pretty cool. But yeah, you don't have to decide right away what deck you are the most interested in. You can keep thinking about it, and that way we will keep our opponents on their toes. They won't see whatever it is we're gonna do coming, you know? Lunar Lights are pretty good, yeah. I'm gonna have to learn how to play them. Alright.
I'll think about it. Wink, wink, wink.
Just go for the bundles first. Yeah, there's like these bundles in the game, which like are supposed to give you pretty good cards. But we have talked about it, and we've come to the conclusion that with the restriction of 5,000 gems, bundles are not a good idea. The whole team of Thunder Patrol is summoning goblins, getting out the ships for free, and boarding the ships by acting as equip spells that give them extra effects. They're good, but they're kind of complicated. Yeah, branded Lunalight might work. I don't think we can afford to go into branded, honestly. Yeah, and branded is also too powerful. We want to keep it fun, so nothing complicated. All right, I'm sorry for keeping you up for so long. I'm sure you must be tired, so.
You know, I could stay up another 24 hours and we'd be good.
I don't think that's. Do you have any more questions? Any more concerns? Anything else you want to say?
I don't have any real questions. I think I kind of understand it, actually, even after just like 3 hours. But I will say, seeing you summon like 50 skeletons in one turn is a little intimidating.
I know. I'm sorry that I did this in a way, but I wanted to give you a real insight into what Yu-Gi-Oh really is like nowadays. I mean, the tutorials and everything are nice and all, but if you're playing, then one of these days you are going to run into someone who's going to do their turn for 2 minutes with nothing you can do, and then they have 3 negates on their board, and you're sitting there and you're like, huh. So I wanted to mentally prepare you for that.
Yeah, that's fair. What do you do when you wait for their turn, usually?
Shuffle your hand. In real life, people shuffle their hand. In Master Duo, I like to open a stream or a YouTube video and watch that while they're doing their thing.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Well, that was interesting. Wow, we've been live for 3.5 hours. You know, it feels like it's only been like 1.
True. Yeah, I didn't think that we would take this long on the tutorial, but you did pretty well. And you're a quick learner, so I'm sure that we have pretty good chances. Is what I'm trying to say.
Well, we'll have fun. That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. All right. I'm gonna keep streaming, I think. So if you're gonna.
Yeah, let me raid you real quick. I will take a nap.
All right.
When's the next time we'll be meeting up to... I mean, what are we going to do? Are we going to play some... Are we going to duel each other? Are we going to do some more tutorials? What do you think you and the other two have planned?
So here's what I had in mind. Once we get a day where we can all get together and do this, then we're just gonna start streaming together, and both parties are going to use these 5,000 gems to craft and learn a deck over the course of, like, let's say 2 hours. I think that should be enough.
Yeah.
And then after that we're gonna have the showdown. Maybe Sweet. We're gonna have it be a best of 3, maybe a best of 1. We're gonna have to see how much time we have.
Best of 10.
Best of 10. Ooh. Oh, so you wanna outlast your opponent? I see. Man, Yukadorf really wants to duel you in
nope.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Nope, you're gonna have to wait. That'd be unfair.
Yeah. Nope.
It would be unfair to duel somebody so ill-equipped and bad. You'd just up my confidence, and then I would underestimate my next opponent. I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to face up against me and make me think, wow, this game is so easy. What's with this guy being so bad? And then I go up against, you know, our friend here, and then it's like I'm fighting a normal person instead of you. Nah, I don't think so.
All right then. Yeah. Again, thank you very much for doing this, for being here and taking on this heavy burden. And I hope you have a good night and sweet dreams.
Hey, you too, man. And anytime, I've got your back.
Thank you. Yeah, I know. All right then. And thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Everybody, check out Yatsmugi, my favorite VTuber sibling.